Search
No,
for
it is
clues.
here.
We're
All
about to
right,
do
well,
some
fucking
investigation.
here
Let
it
me,
is.
I'll give you guys a little.
Yeah, give us the rundown. This is episode 2
I'll give you
of
a little
Carbon
synopsis
2185.
rundown. We'll catch ourselves back up. Let me hit the vape right quick.
Sound
You're good. We are recording.
It's a good ass vape, dude.
Oh
By the way,
hug.
Ben,
What?
my Magic 8 dog head says that the number is going to be 13.
Okay.
Your number is going to be 13.
Probably. If that is a number tonight, that is actually a pretty good number to roll. It is above average. Actually, no, it's 27.
All right, give us the rundown, Carrie P.
Hold on, I gotta think of how I'm gonna factor this shit back in. Okay, I guess because I don't. It changed a little bit now that I don't have to factor in Alec. But the storyline that I set up for the character he was gonna play, I really liked. So I'm trying to figure out an intelligent way to weed it in. But
It's alright, take your time.
I think I got it. I think I got it.
Kind of like juggling.
All right.
I shoot a hole in the wall. Someone falls out of it.
It's all good.
If
Alrighty.
only
So,
were that simple.
damn.
Done that before.
All right, let us begin. So, the Gru. I don't know. Didn't you guys come up with some dumb name or not?
No, we never did.
Okay, well then, the Nameless Crew, this ragtag band of people who met as
At a bar.
yeah, unlikely allies at a competitive VR bar. They found themselves doing work for one of the biggest and most prolific companies, or personal project more so, for one of the CEOs of the largest company in all of this current era. He is, wait, what is his name? Let me pull my notes back up. Hawthorne, sorry. His name is Mr. Hawthorne, and Eamon, his right hand, enlisted them based on their impressive display in the VR setting. He had someone bring the group to him. He debriefed them on a pretty high-priced and high-security mission where they needed to recover basically a stick of RAM, for lack of a better term, a chipset that was stolen from Hawthorne's Industry, the Houston company, from a medical scientist. And without much more information than that, they said, go find the guy that we initially hired. His name is Dirk, D1RK, and he is an information broker that they initially hired to go and recover this stick for them. Well, when he stopped replying and stopped responding, Eamon wasn't aware of whether or not he had received word that he succeeded in obtaining it, but he didn't know if he was selling it at a higher price, keeping it for himself, or trying to reverse engineer the information on there before turning it back in. So the team went basically to meet with that guy, Dirk, and receive the stick from him by force if necessary. And as they went out, they met some drones from the local gang in the area. They met Dirk eventually, and they found him passed away in his own bathtub of an apparent overdose. Whether it was accidental or not, they have yet to uncover. They are currently in Dirk's bathroom, which is where we will be picking up, trying to figure out either what happened and locate this still missing stick of information. So we will pick it up there. The floor is yours. Basically, the setting that you're currently in, Dirk is passed out. He looks freshly dead. When you got there, he had only been dead a couple hours, as his cigar was still slowly burning. You noticed that the cigar was the source of the intoxication. The water from the tub has obviously gone a little cold, but based on the warmness of his body, the warmness of the water, kind of the way that his clothes and stuff were set up in the bathroom, you could tell that he wasn't a man that looked like he was going to. He wasn't planning on killing himself in the tub. And the stick of information is still nowhere to be found. And you guys are currently
Can I do an investigation check to search his body?
An investigation check to search his body? Yeah, of course. Go ahead.
Well, I just want to see if there's anything of note.
Okay.
Starting off strong tonight.
So you take a look,
Physicals.
and you same thing that I previously described. Based on the temperature of his body, Jack Hammer used his advanced cybernetics to, or what is it that you have? Is it comms? Advanced comms that allows you to see?
I don't remember who did it with that, but I also have an advanced comms that couldn't.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
we had a few people scan it, and all the
Yeah,
results.
so they scanned him. They could tell that he's more or less freshly dead. Obviously the cigar you guys deduced was what killed him. But other than that, you can't really tell a whole lot other than, the pile of clothes in the corner of the room, the way that the apartment was left. It just doesn't look like a man who was.
Ooh, fireworks or
committed to
gunshot?
dying.
Hold
That's
on.
all you can deduce from that roll.
Actually, real quickly, sorry, before anyone goes any further, could I actually go real quickly and rifle through the clothing, see if he has any, like records or anything like that useful? It's unlikely, but there might be something there.
In his clothes, in Dirk's clothes, you find a custom engraved pistol that is bio-locked.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And you find a key pass that does not match him. It's somebody else's photo. The name says... Sorry, I'm scrolling through my notes here.
You're fine.
The name says Benny, and it's just one name, no last name. So you don't know if Benny is the person's first or last name on this card. And as you rifle through his clothes further, you do find the stick that you're after.
All right. Valravn will pick up the stick and toss it to Kotomo.
Yo.
Check it.
Yeah.
You know the drill. Check it.
Is this the right piece that we're looking
yeah.
for?
I think it is, but check it to be sure. I don't want any mess ups. I don't want any further mess ups, like someone shooting a goddamn drone.
Oops.
Oops, Jesus.
Do I roll for investigation to check what it is? If it's
Yeah,
not
you can investigate the stick to whether or not to assess whether or not it's
17.
the one that you're looking for. Yeah. So based on the stick that you have in your hand, it is very reminiscent, and you do deduce that it is identical to the one that Eamon showed you in the initial holographic display that he showed you. This is what the stick is going to look like. For all intents and purposes, you can tell that this is for sure the stick that you're after.
Can I make a hacking check to see if
He has it right now, dude.
You want to make a hacking check on what?
the stick?
Yeah, by all means, do what you need to do. That's what you want to do.
Or unless you want to go for it and I give you assistance, Kotomo.
I mean, I'm super proficient in it, so.
Hold on. No, what are you doing? You said you're making a hacking check on it. What are you?
I wanna see what's on it.
From DM.
Yeah, I wanna see what's on the chip.
Yeah, I mean,
Smokey, say what you want to do, and then
somebody wants to hack it, by all means, go ahead.
Yep. Does this count as an electronic lock or no?
I'm sorry?
Does it count as an electronic lock? I assume it doesn't.
No, it would just be a straight. It would actually be a, you can roll.
18.
18.
Is that with advantage?
Really don't need to roll higher than an 18.
Well, basically, what you give it your best attempt. You look at the stick and basically like where it could be inserted into some kind of computer system or what have you. You attempt to hack it based on the tools that you have, but that encryption is something strange, and it doesn't seem like hacking it is going to give you any kind of information. It looks like this is only a piece of what's required to read it.
Figured.
Question: when you said 18, is that a total roll or was it actually like a 25?
18 total.
18, okay. Just checking.
Yeah, so from giving it the once over and trying to hack it to your best of your abilities, even with the tools that make you probably better than your average streetwalker at hacking it, you can tell that this piece is just one piece that requires whatever it needs to be plugged into to truly access and unravel the information. It's only a piece of the puzzle kind of thing.
Fair enough.
Quick question to you, Palmer. What type of pistol is this, and what are the customizations on it? Just curious.
It's just custom engraved, and
okay.
yeah, it's just an engravement on there that says D1RK on it, and the weapon itself is.
You're fine.
The weapon itself is a KHMA heavy pistol.
Okay, perfect. I just wanted to know that. I'm gonna just put that. All right, I know the weight now. It's pocketed. Do you want arcane more like dork, really? Who's looking at me? Dirk, more like dork. All right, we have at least 8.
Yeah, let's get the
puzzle.
fuck out of here.
Well, before we leave, I vote we check just to make sure we don't miss
Yeah, do we check
anything.
do we check any of the rest of this stuff out there, like its office
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff? I mean, we should check
Sounds
other
like a good idea.
Look, I just don't want to be in the bathroom with 5 other people right now.
That's fine.
All right.
Okay,
I'm sure
I'll
it's not the
stand.
first time.
Kodomo,
I'll
are
stand
you
at the
stepping out?
door.
Yeah, I'll step out.
So as Kodomo steps out, Kodomo specifically, the rest of you, based on the kind of like
did I
the
put wrong?
walls and stuff in the restroom, how dense it is, you know, the sheetrock or whatever, it's much more muffled, and you guys don't immediately notice it. But Kodomo stepping out into the apartment where the windows are open and the sounds of the street, you notice what sounds like of helicopter blades that sound like they're coming near it.
All right, time to get the fuck out of here. Like I said.
Wait, what happened?
Is there a symbol on the helicopter?
Oh, I think because you shot the guy downstairs, I think they're after us. I think, yeah, we should go.
Oh, time to fucking go.
Actually, I want to answer to what Togi asked. Is there a symbol on the helicopter?
We need to leave. They can't hear. We just
The
hear
helicopter is purely heard and not seen at this point.
We
Do you have
need.
any,
We
any
just.
windows we can look out of it all? Or is it just like elsewhere?
Yeah, you want me to move you back to the apartment now?
Yeah.
Sure, do you want to...
Not an idea.
Uh, Jackhammer runs for the exit and just leaving. He's out.
Go out on that balcony, but can we see anything at all from without going out on the balcony?
Can you? Yeah, if you get to about there, you can maybe take a look out these windows. These right here are also windows that are currently open.
Can I go out?
Hey, Chad, are you using the correct
I'm
mic?
careful about how I do this, but yeah, I'd like to check outside.
Okay, so here, I'm gonna turn this music.
I'll
down.
watch his back. make
Chad,
sure
are you
he's
using the right mic?
Yes.
We figured
you-
it out.
are
Yeah,
you
he wasn't
certain?
when he first came. No, we are certain.
Okay, so Trad or Hans rather takes a moment to kind of assess by, with his back against the wall, kind of peeks over the shoulder, look out the window. You can see the helicopter. It's basically right on top of where this balcony is now, and it looks completely unlabeled, almost just jet black.
I would like to.
nothing.
I would like
That's
to.
not good.
I would like to listen out the door, and if I don't hear anything, I would like to go down, look down the stairwell, or
Sounds
see if I hear anything coming up the stairwell. Well, do I hear anything at the door, Palmer?
You don't hear anything at the door
that?
or the stairwell, but as you guys you're retreating back to the door, you do hear what sounds like something's coming down from a presumed helicopter rope drop or something of that sort and landing boom, onto the balcony outside. You can hear what sounds like a mechanism, even though you can't. Like it sounds like a machine bot
I like
drone.
how we're fighting robot dogs, essentially robot animals, because we're level 1.
Mhm. So
Can I stealth and try to find some place to hide before
We are going
before
down.
things burst in?
well, are you? Yeah, I mean, you can absolutely roll stealth, but are you? Larry had mentioned, you didn't hear anything up the stairwell? when
I
you got
don't think we're bolting because Konami, Kodomo, whatever, is not with us. So I think.
Is she actually? No, is she with us or not? I'm actually legitimately.
I'm over
out.
here. I'm in the kitchen.
Are you coming with us? Or are you gonna make a fucking
Yeah.
dinner?
Oh, honestly,
Bruh.
at this point, we can run if you want.
Yeah, it's definitely.
I don't know if we can now that you're over there. I think they're gonna
Yeah.
take too long to get. They're gonna get at us. I think we have to fight now.
I'll allow you guys to make a decision before
We're not allowed to move though, right? Are we like in pseudo combat?
I
We're not
will
allowed
allow
to move yet?
Ben one step of movement. If he wants to commit to escaping, I'll allow it. Otherwise, you guys. can
Yeah,
go.
I'll commit to escaping.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Because we have what we need. We no longer have a reason to stay here.
Yeah, we will just get framed for what the fuck just happened.
Yeah, the movement of these dogs.
Oh, I see.
would
Okay, the
only end
balcony's
about
over here. I thought it was
anyways,
up front.
so
I was
you
like,
would
you
have
guys are gonna
basically
run
2
into it?
turns
Good
worth of
luck.
movement to get out the door. So that's
Yeah,
why
yeah.
I'm not gonna make you guys roll initiative if you don't want to, because it'll just take longer for no reason.
We're
Yep.
getting
Yeah.
out of here.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're leaving.
So the team retreats back to the tower lobby. where you guys went up the stairs, you notice. Oh, sorry, Jackhammer needs to be
Jackhammer.
over here. Oh fuck! What the hell? Oh, there you go.
Pretty
Well, how come I
boys
can't
here.
move you? Oh, I'm on the GM layer. Sorry. So
You're fine.
you guys come down the stairs that you went up, and now it's your opportunity. You don't hear the sounds of the people who landed on that balcony chasing you, so it's up to you guys to deduce what you'd like to do now.
Alright,
Is
I'm
it
gonna
worth
do
it to
cover the
exit
corner.
there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll cover corner here.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the next corner. I'll go over here. Next door. Next entry.
As you guys move to the door and peek out it is still actually left open from the robot massacre that took place in the previously.
Oh yeah.
Aside from the scrap parts that are still scattered and kind of dug through when Hans checked for weapons, you don't see anything of note in this room.
There we go. Gonna cover the door best I can from here.
As you continue to move, kind of in a almost like a police clearing a room style of peeking through doorways, you notice that everything is fine. And out into the streets, you can see the helicopter as you peek out the front door, levitating, still on that on that floor level, 17 stories above you. But otherwise, the street is relatively empty.
I want to take.
Fuck it.
I don't know if there's anything on this. He's probably. Is he? Would I know that this guy's already wired and it's no point in taking like his chip or anything? So any video evidence would be not with this.
No, this specific type of bot is
Uh-oh, squeaky squeaky.
sorry, yeah. This specific type of bot is nothing like military or surveillance based. It's literally just a guy that they put a gun onto his arm in order to protect a cash register. So he's not very advanced, and you can tell just by the parts that there's no
Would he-
real use in reassembling him.
No, I'm saying, should I take his recording device so they can't black box us?
That's fine. I mean, you by all means if you'd like to.
I
Yeah,
would.
fuck
Like,
it.
I would. What do
Can
I
I-
roll?
Can I answer
Uh,
that
roll a
question by
tech.
asking a different question? Are there cameras in the building?
Probably.
There are, yes.
If there are, then it doesn't fucking matter.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
hold
yeah,
on.
yeah,
Is there any way to access them from the? Is there any way to access them as? we
Yeah, why don't
leave
you
the-
hack him?
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Planning.
You're gonna have to you can roll and see. if
Hey.
that's
Fuck it, yeah, let's go for it. Yeah, go for it. Cover
All
it.
right. That's
They'll
gonna
get
be
the ground
a
floor through the
fat
house.
17 from me for hacking the camera system.
Okay.
I also don't see a tech thing here. I see.
Tech? Tech is
Tracking.
like your what is it? Wisdom at the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's.
Oh,
it's
just
for-
straight
for
tech?
that. Yeah, it's for receipt. Yeah, it's for.
It's
yeah.
just straight tech. Oh.
Yeah,
damn,
if you were
that's
searching
wrong.
through that wait, let me see what else.
There is also a hacking one.
And there's an engineering one too.
And
Yeah.
computing.
Yeah, engineering would probably be ideal for this one
Fuck it, I'm taking
specifically.
it.
So go ahead and give me an engineering. Yeah, you're able to figure out what would be like the brains of this piece of robotics.
I
and
take
remove
it.
Smash it.
As
No, I
for
don't
the
smash
hacking
it,
roll from
just-
Kotomo,
Yes.
Kotomo accesses
Take it on.
through the computer, still kind of open from when you had hacked it previously, and you're able to find the security measures and delete them. However, any information that's already been seen by some source elsewhere, wherever it's ported to, there's nothing you can do about.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's what we can do what we can. All right, let's
Yeah.
go.
It's
Yeah,
on the cloud!
All right, so while we're leaving, I bet you there's some kind of street or some kind of sewer. I'm gonna take the stun baton, hit the thing, and then throw it in the sewer. Fry it, and
Sounds good,
then
yep.
and then throw it in the sewer.
Sounds good.
Farther down the street, so it's not in the same place.
Are
As
there,
we do that-
are there any vehicles nearby?
We're not all fitting in one, I'll tell you that much.
We're walking.
hold on.
Let's
What
walk.
about Trad's scooter? What about Honda's scooter?
That
I
never
don't think-
happened. I wish that had happened, but that
I
never
don't
happened.
think we have the
Well, hold-
scooter.
Yeah, damn it, Hans. You know what to buy with your next 200K.
I was gonna say, if we continue the campaign after this, I might do it.
But on a rail, Palmer, are there any vehicles nearby?
I just don't think we should either flag down a vehicle. We should just.
Nope, I'm fucking walking.
Oh,
Alright,
hold on,
Discord
hold on.
crashed.
Yep, carries.
No.
Way to go, Carrie. Way to go.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep, you're good.
That was weird. Discord, you just stopped working. All right, so Larry was in the middle of saying something.
Okay, so I want to take the stun baton. I want to go down the street. I know there's probably like some kind of grates or something. I'm gonna stun baton the device and then throw it down a grate further down the street.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
As-
Just keep it away.
Yep. As you give me 1 second to set up this next map.
I'm pretty sure a stun baton would fuck it up.
I would hope so, unless it's shielded like that fucking robot, right?
I don't think it's shielded.
Turns out the joke was on
All
us.
right, as you guys step out into the street, you notice that there's basically 2 paths you can take. You can return the way you came down the red light district, or you can duck into an alley that will take you to a side street.
I say we don't come. I say we don't backtrack.
We in the red light district.
No, I let.
Alley do a side street. Alley do a side street.
Side street.
We have
Right,
people
go
wanting
side
side street. I don't get it.
I'm down for side street.
All right.
Sounds good.
All right,
Go
you
ahead.
guys move from
Cool.
the cat's cradle to a side street. You find yourself here just as the helicopter blade whirring seems to dissipate into the distance.
Thanks for the host, Colin.
You do hear a voice yell at you from behind.
Shit, did
It
you guys
says,
hear that point?
What sounds like a female voice tell you to stop exactly where you are. Don't move.
Is
So
that in
as
my
you guys have stopped, I'm gonna need you to all go ahead and roll initiative.
God bless it.
Did you guys hear that voice, or was that just me?
Just you, man. No, it's everyone. By the way, did you ever decide whether you're gonna turn the turtle back over or not?
Perfect.
Uh,
What
I'm
turtle
gonna-
are you talking about?
I asked you a question last time. Why didn't you pick the turtle up and flip it over? You never answered.
I do not remember that.
It's all right. Don't worry about it. It was a extended Blade Runners reference. Because of fucking course I did.
Oh, which I've never actually seen.
Oh, really? That's what
Yeah.
I'm actually rolling physical dice here, so I got a 13.
I rolled a 1, bitches.
You rolled a what? All right. Yeah, I got a 13. So
How do you have +7 on your initiative?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't.
I get +2 from Dex and an extra +5 from one of my augmentations.
Oh, right. You did that. Okay.
Yeah, my origin is a corporate kid, and the branch that I took, you get a free level 1 augmentation.
That
Or level
reminds me.
2, whatever it is.
That reminds me. Trad, would you be able to perform augmentation checks and such for me?
What do you mean?
Like installing augments and such.
I don't know what that takes.
All
I
right,
think
no.
it's a-
If you're gonna buy it normal, you do it there. I don't think. You
Hey, how do you do the? How do you do it to where you can change the characters, but that they're not? Their health isn't shared.
Oh, you need to set the settings that the bar just says none, and then you fill in manually. You put in the numbers.
Oh.
For
Oh, okay, that's fine.
if the bar says HP, then it'll like share it.
Okay, cool. All right, I got it. So, who am I missing? Oh, everybody's in
Yeah,
order.
I edited my own
Okay.
number for you.
I rolled an 8.
You roll, mate.
Alrighty, let me roll initiative for these homies.
You technically rolled the 1.
I got best natural.
Wait, why does Daggeron have a 21 when I see an 8?
I rolled an 18. Oh, I was using real dice. I thought I said I rolled an 18.
Oh, okay.
Oh, 7.
What is this DM dice? What is this?
Sorry, I didn't have their initiatives. Because they're sharing a character sheet, I didn't want to fuck up their initiative.
Oh, okay.
I'll treat them.
All right, so first up is Daggeron.
No, he's 18.
What?
He's an 18 out of 21.
No,
Oh.
I'm in 21 because I rolled an 18.
Oh,
and I
Oh, you rolled an 18. Sorry, sir.
All right, you.
didn't-
Go
Y'all
ahead.
don't listen.
Oh,
Why would we?
you.
I heard 18. I didn't hear the. I don't know. Yours is 3.
Oh, my lord. You said that there was a female voice behind us?
Yep, the female voices are the best you can deduce coming from these people who have now, drawn weapons and pinned you down.
Or is it coming from over here, or is it coming from over here?
No, it's coming from these people.
I will walk 5, 10. I have 30 feet left. And just put my hands up and ask, what is it that you want of us?
Okay. The first soldier that would be right here, this one. Again, the same female voice you heard earlier, Said, we're looking for some people who decided to walk into our territory and fuck with our machines.
In my head, I just say, "Fuck."
May I use my reaction to point at Daggeron Lee?
Yeah, all of us do.
Behind
Shadows.
Daggeron, who now is stepped forward, these
I will-
two
I'll
guards
take
and
another-
bots with
I'll
their
take another-
with their weapons clearly drawn. Daggeron with his hands out, a little bit shaky after their response. You see in the
I'll
background
take another
Hans.
step forward. I'll take another step forward and just say, "That
Guys,
was
guys,
me."
guys.
See
they're a
ya.
corporate gang. We don't need to. Just kill him. Go.
I'll take another step forward and say that was me.
They're a corporate gang. I mean, we don't.
And ask,
She hears you, and she
ask how can we settle this peacefully?
So she, after you say that, she looks her direction at you, and then you can see her head, her vision shift, even though she's wearing like what looks like almost a motorcycle helmet.
Mhm.
She looks towards the rest of you. She says, "I think all you guys need to come. My
They
boss
have
would like to have a
They have
have a
nothing
word
to
with
do
you."
with it.
Oh.
They have nothing
No.
to do with this.
Oh, you just want to talk? I thought you were gonna kill us. All right, fine. You just want to talk. Sure.
They have nothing to do with this. That it was my fault.
She says, "All right. You listen. We appreciate a martyr, but you know, you're all gonna have to come with us."
Okay.
You want to fight about it?
I think
Can-
we should go.
Can I roll a persuasion check to try to convince her to let us keep our arms on us?
Sure.
Or we could just walk away.
Yeah. You go ahead and roll that.
Hold on. Let Smokey roll.
All right.
This will be the last action on your turn.
Right. Fuck.
Oof.
She laughs and she says, "Listen, we don't listen to anything men have to say. We know better than that. So you come with us, or you die here."
Sporting laugh of a woman.
It's my turn.
Are these the poison hearts?
These are the thunder
The
butterflies.
No, no.
butterflies.
No.
Butterflies.
The poison hearts are something from Jet Set Radio,
Oh yeah.
Jet Grind Radio. They're a gang in that.
Yeah.
They're all female.
They're all female.
Yep, that's my
All
turn.
right. So with that, that'll be the end of Daggeron's turn. Jackhammer, you are up. Having heard all those things as they were said.
I'm in
aloud,
a
nothing
bind
but-
here. Some people want to run, some people want to go. Do I know the corporate markings? Are they something to be feared, or are they local gang?
Roll me on
Streetwise?
Yeah, roll me a streetwise. I forgot that, dude. That's so dope that that's a thing.
It is.
Yeah, it is. It's really nice, and that's a very good roll.
With it streetwise, it takes one look to notice the pink butterfly that's emblazoned on the left side of their jackets.
And
What
what
are
is
in
that?
fact the butterflies that
Had he rolled low, would he have not noticed the butterfly on the top?
if it would have had to been pretty bad to have been like, what's that?
I might have never ran it. I might have never ran into them. I'm an outlander. Or
I don't get
Badlander.
what that outline is. I just
Bounty
don't-
hunter, so I would have hoped that you would at least be a little bit familiar.
So wait, are they
It's
a
the
gang?
Mothra.
They are.
Hold-
The
Trad, Trad, chill.
The butterflies are the gang that run this territory, as Daggeron explained. You know,
Just
they're-
a gang.
Yeah,
Alright,
they're
guys.
they're the gang in this territory.
We have corporate backing on this, which is higher than gang. If
Not
we
to
get-
mention, I'm pretty
Can
sure.
you say this out loud?
You know what? Yeah, we have corporate backing on this, guys. If you want to mess with us right now, you're gonna have to have a full weight of the corporate.
They're not really. Wait, are
She
you trying
hears
to
you
pull
when you
up?
say this, and she says, "Oh, that's funny. How fast can they get here? Because I promise we can put you
All
down
right.
faster than they can save you."
Let's go, bitch.
Okay.
I'm going in. Swing.
Okay.
Fuck this bitch. I'm guessing this is the one that was talking. That's the one that was talking.
It is the one that was talking. Correct.
All right, first attack.
Ooh.
21 does hit. With 4. What is that from your katana?
Katana.
Which ignores DR. All right. 4 points of damage.
All right, I'm set for my turn at least.
Alrighty, and that's gonna end your turn. Are you gonna? Oh, you attack twice, right? 18 does hit for 11 points of damage.
Yeah, let's go.
Alrighty, and you still have a little movement left. Do you want to use any of your movement?
Nah, I'm here. Oh, I don't know why that did that again.
It's all. Sometimes if you press it twice because it doesn't work the first time, it like takes forever. It's all good. So Kodomo Musanagi, you are now up.
Yeah, 1 sec.
Yo, we about to get a fat payday if we don't get screwed on this. Let's just go.
It's on my end.
Fucking frustration land. Okay, so I am
Take the
going
take the
to
first one.
fucking fix my camera now.
Okay. Can you take? The
I'm gonna
first one?
take the same target that Jackhammer hit, and I'm gonna go all in with the standard assault rifle.
Okay.
And that's a nat 20
Oh baby, let's go.
Sure.
for
I think
proof.
Double, da-
See?
double the damage.
Yeah, you'll double your dice. Not
Okay.
your-
That's going to be
Yep.
2d8 plus 3. So that is going to, or doubling each die individually or total?
I don't think you get two. Oh yeah, 2d8 each die.
Yeah.
each-
You do
each-
not get that +3 though because there are no modifiers.
Yeah,
added.
you don't
Yeah,
double
okay.
the +3.
So that's going to be an 8 on the first and a 2 on the second. So, not bad.
So
23.
23. Shoot. You fire your gun, catching her right in the area where she looks most exposed, in between her jacket and her helmet. It does catch her. You see a splatter of blood kind of come as she kind of takes a step back from the impact of the bullets.
And my turn.
So
All right.
Jack, how did you manage to make 2 attacks with the same weapon?
I have 2 katanas.
You can only. Oh, okay, yeah, you must. Unless normally you can only wield one, but that's fair, yeah.
Dual weapon fighting.
2 weapon fight. No, you can only use it if they're light, and katanas are not light in this system, unless they change it. Hold on, that was something that was actually being
They're
discussed.
100% light. How are they not light? I think everything is light.
Good round of damage there.
No, it's
Hell
finesse.
yeah.
It's finesse, ignores resistance.
Hell
you
Oh
don't
yeah.
need
my
it.
god. Well, fine. I stunned.
No, it's
Baton
fine.
the
It's still
other one.
fine. It doesn't matter.
No, it's
alright,
not.
in the
I bring
future.
it up.
We'll just remember in the future. Not a big deal.
Well, I gotta. Okay. So I can only have the 1 finesse.
You have to have 2 light weapons to 2 weapon fight. Yeah. There's a way around it, which is what you do is you actually just reduce the weight and then it becomes light and you're done. This is actually something that was just brought up on the forum, so that's why.
All right. Well, shit.
Yep. You're fine.
Holy fuck, mates.
You're fine. Sorry, I just checked it because I was like, maybe I can do that. No.
Ugh.
Shit. How does that work? How did that do?
Alrighty.
Alright, who's next?
It would
Dead.
be the gang soldier that is furthest from you will now take 2 steps. Well, hold on, let me see.
Well. Okay. What if I have only one finesse? I can't have another light one. Yeah.
You have to have another light one to dual wield. Yeah.
He has the.
You're fine.
I have a hidden blade I could use.
Yeah, you could use that. That's fine. That actually counts.
So the gang soldier is actually going to move over here to get a better idea of the
Hey, I'm
shape of
sorry.
everybody.
Yes.
Oh shit.
I'm sorry?
I was just wondering what I missed.
Oh no, nothing. You're good. You're good. They're just discussing.
according to the way
dual
you-
wielding.
Paul, according to the way you have it set up, it's the other gang soldier's turn right now.
Yeah, the one who's dead.
Oh, okay.
If you mouse over the turn order, it'll highlight each
Oh,
one.
alrighty, alright. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's even better then. So, with Jackhammer standing right in front of her, she's going to retreat to the cover of this area
Oh,
right
he's
here.
dead.
So she will take an attack of opportunity.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Put her in a coffin.
14 does not hit. So as she rounds this corner to kind of hide behind this barricade, she is going to fire her heavy pistol at you.
Sure. 1 hits, 1 misses.
Yeah, it's just the first roll.
All
'cause
right.
it doesn't
Well, it
auto.
hits for 8. Is that halved, or what is that for ballistic DR?
You resistance. If you have resistance, it's half. You take 4, my dude.
Take 4.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
so you take 4? Cool.
Like mine says BR 3, so mine gets taken down by 3. But
3,
Yeah.
yeah. Resistance is halved, any DR is subtracted straight up. Obviously, as you get higher level and take more significant damage, the resistance really starts to show its...
oh yeah, most
Yeah.
So she moves here. She kind of signals with her hands to the other gang soldier, who nods in agreement, and she ends her turn here. Val Robin, you are now up.
All right, I'm just gonna walk right up to her. I already rolled. I got a 19 with 10 damage
Time for another
slashing
beer.
from my phase sword.
A 19?
Yep.
Okay. Does hit.
All right, let me just check on this because I need to check myself before I decide what to do here. So I have to do one thing real quick, specifically 2-weapon fighting because I am making sure I get this. Right.
You can add the proficiency bonus to the offhand weapon.
Nope. No, it's specifically a different thing I'm checking. You can use both attacks from a different. When you use the attack action, attack with a light weapon that you're holding in one hand. You can. Yeah. Okay. So no, I'm just gonna be. That'll be the end of my turn. Actually, no. I'm actually gonna move right here to basically use this this bitch's cover and.
Wait, you roll. What did you roll on damage?
10 slashing.
Okay.
10 slashing. And I'm just gonna use her as cover.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So Hans, you are now up.
Interesting move.
It's my turn. So, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter whether they had bad intentions for us or not anymore, does it?
Nope.
We're just fucking doing this, huh?
We're
So
Yep.
much for settling this peacefully.
Alexa, turn off
How
bed
big
light.
is that flying thing? The drone thingy.
The drone appears to be
There we
like,
go.
I'll scoot over a little so I can see it.
we'll say it's
Now we're
the,
looking
we'll
good.
say it's the size of I don't know, a
Dinner plate.
Is it like-
lawnmower, like a like a push lawnmower, just like the engine and part of it, you know.
Sound like a pretty big quadcopter. by
Yeah,
the
we're
way.
talking like
Yeah.
it probably weighs over 100 pounds. It's a large I mean, it's got a gun mounted to it, so you know it's got to be heavy enough to be able to withstand the
Recoil.
blowback of its own weapon.
Can I take a check at what kind of weapon that is without blowing my action?
Yeah.
Call it like my free action or something like that.
Yeah, you can. You don't shoot twice, do you?
No,
No,
we'll,
I don't
we'll call it we'll call it a bonus action if you want to.
Yeah, I don't really have much of a bonus action, so that's fine.
Aside from your healing is bonus, isn't it?
One of my healing is bonus, but nobody's
Yeah,
hurt.
so that's fine. We can call it a bonus action from the site that you're at.
What do you want for it?
I would roll an engineering check.
Engineering 8.
From the distance you're at, as well as kind of like the darkness of the street, the glare of the light that's kind of on the left side of it, you can't really get a good idea. The best you can deduce is that it is just a weapon.
All right, I'm just gonna take a shot with my SMG at the one in front of. I almost said Atos, but whoever the hell Atos is.
Valravn.
Sure, that one.
Valvoline.
Valvoline.
You're shooting at the drone itself.
No, not the drone. The soldier in front of Balrog.
Okay, and that 19 does hit, and it does.
For 9, and I'm just gonna kind of scoot back around the corner a little bit. There we go.
And that was with a gun, correct?
Yes,
Yep.
that was an SMG.
Oh, oops.
And I am finito.
Alrighty, give me 1 second. I gotta pull up this enemy accidentally. Closer sheet.
Nice shooting, Tex.
That was a nice shot.
Alrighty.
Nice
Damn
shot.
it.
Dakota,
Right.
Alright, so it is now this gang soldier's turn. She is going to roll to. She is going to roll to knock Valravn to the ground. So I need a contested athletics check from you,
All right, sure.
or
thing.
you can actually roll reflex.
Reflex or athletics, I assume, right?
Yeah.
I'll take athletics.
Ooh.
I made a 21.
Okay.
She literally just bounces off Valravn. Yeah, that's adorable.
Pushes you. You kind of withstand the blow, and with her second action, she is going to take a swing at you with her phase shift knife.
All right. That will hit, and I'll take 5 damage. Okay.
Alrighty.
Assuming I cannot control my character. Oh, there we go. Now we got it. Okay.
And she's
I cannot-
also going to take a few steps back.
That
Taking-
will. Yep. There you go.
Yep, totally fine. Go ahead and roll me an attack of opportunity.
20.
20 does hit. Can you roll me damage?
Yeah. Real quickly, can I actually have control over my token? I can't edit my HP.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
know
can
what?
do it for mine. I don't think anyone else can.
No,
I
I
could-
should have
I
could
fixed
mine.
everybody else's.
All right. Sorry, I'm just
Actually,
waiting.
my-
Yeah, no, here you go.
Or either right now, it might be you changed it and didn't like replace the token.
Oh, it
Yeah,
looks like
yeah.
It looks like it didn't save.
Yeah, you have to save it and then redrop
Tell
them.
me when you want me to roll. Tell
Oh,
me
do you? Oh, yeah, that's right, because I laid these all out ahead of time, remember?
Yup. That's how come every once in a while when we get to a new map, Atos or Q will be like, "How come Atos doesn't have the right points?" And I'm like, "Well, because I didn't change it." Because
All right, you guys should all be able to edit.
Yeah.
Now.
Tell me when you want me to roll, Palmer.
Go ahead and roll me damage.
I
All right,
totally
another 10 slashing.
Okay, 10 slashing. Alrighty. I'm trying to find this drone's character sheet. I accidentally deleted it, so I'm trying to find it in the book.
No, you're fine. That's a very interesting amount of health you have there, Jackhammer.
12 over 8.
Yeah, very interesting. I'm very.
All
I
right.
don't even have a health bar.
So now it is. She's gonna pass her turn.
Mhm.
Right here, kind of facing backwards under the protection of this multi-rotor combat drone here.
Okay.
So the drone is going to suspend itself a little bit higher in the sky, maintaining its position,
Mhm.
and take a shot at Kodomo, who is.
I'm
Like
here.
you
Just
away?
give me a second.
No worries.
Mhm.
Oh, you know what?
Go ahead. What you got for me?
Hold on, I gotta finish this.
Actually, wait, I was fucking retarded. I just realized I should have done a different attack. Sorry, my attack should have done more damage. I'll remember that next time.
No worries. Let me.
Literally, they would have done. Fine. Doesn't make. All right, I'll just remember that for next time. We're good.
Oh, jeez.
That's okay.
Shoot.
Yeah, you all right there, Carrie?
Yeah, I accidentally deleted the character sheet, so I gotta put it back.
Oh, jeez.
It's alright, Shelby refuses to stay covered. I've been battling keeping her covered for the past 20 minutes.
Alrighty. So it is going to roll at Ben a
Yeah, that hits.
22 and for 10 points of damage.
I have DR2, so that's going to be 8.
Alrighty.
Not bad.
Oh my fucking god.
Yikes!
Yeah, big yikes.
All
Give me
right.
1 second to finish remaking this sheet here.
You're fine.
X. And alrighty. Good to go. Alrighty, so Daggerin, you are now up.
He'll just sigh to himself. I haven't had a chance to sneak attack this entire session or this entire campaign. But he'll sigh to himself and just say, "So much for settling this peacefully." And he'll use his dupe to get over here.
Okay.
And shoot with the beast.
Alrighty. Well, with your shooting.
No.
Oh no, you're slashing. Okay, 13 does not hit. As you pull out your phase shift knife, the kind of like heated edge of it making a wound kind of sound as you swing. She ducks out of her way. Obviously, you know the gang experience. She's dealt with her share of close combat, and you just miss.
I will bonus action disengage.
Okay.
And
Are you gonna move?
this way?
Alright, cool. Alright.
And that'll be my turn.
Alright, Jackhammer, you were up, my man.
I'm gonna say I have a vibro knife instead on my off.
That
What's
works.
up?
I'm gonna have a vibro knife on my off for now.
Face me.
Alright.
Or I'll just fucking use the stun baton. Yeah, why not? It's electric, sure. Yeah, I already have the stun baton anyway. So we'll say I have the stun baton all the time. Come up to this Dio. Is it Dio? Actually, I'm gonna go. Yeah, that's good. I'll get flank. Yeah. It's
Not flanking, but you're good.
No, it's not flanking,
Cover.
but I'll have
Cover.
some cover.
Damn.
Nice,
Seven,
bro.
As you
Oh, there it
swing
is.
the katana, She, kind of lurches backwards, and you meet mostly with the ground underneath you. The force of the swing kind of sparking against the black top, as you just barely miss.
All right, let's go stun baton off. What the?
Thank you, roll. Good job.
You swing the stun baton, and as it kind of whirs by with its electric energy, it catches the metal rod that she's hiding right next to, and gives you a little bit of a jolt back into your arm as it makes contact with ground. But other than that, no damage is suffered by either party.
I end my turn there. I'm about to go down.
Right.
I was about to get interested. No, you have a second win still, technically.
Yeah, but I can't use it if I'm down.
That's true. Well, just survive one attack. Don't get hit. Pro tips. Don't get.
Just don't die. Easy.
Kodomo Musanagi, you are up.
I'm gonna take a shot at that one again, unless it's covered.
She does have half cover, so she would have +2 to her AC.
Honestly, you could try to finish off the one that I was working on if you want, Ben.
Yeah, I'll take a shot at this one.
That one is not covered. Yeah, you can go ahead.
Take the assault rifle. That's gonna be 20 total.
Does hit. Go ahead and roll me damage.
That's gonna be 6, 3, 12 total.
12 total. Alrighty. The bullets kind of come out of the AR 3 at a time, and seem to snag her, kind of starting at the thigh, moving up her upper chest, making obvious impact, but you can tell that she's a little bit shielded underneath her clothing.
Yeah, and I'm going to move. Is this an occupiable space right here or no?
Where at? No, that would be
All right,
like.
I'll park
No,
it
I
right there.
thought if you, I
It's
thought
totally
if you
fine.
were little, I would be able to get both you and Larry in one turn, but I still can't reach him.
Okay.
I'll move there and end my turn.
Yeah, I can't get to Larry.
Alrighty. So Gang Soldier 2 is now up. She kind of stands up from where she's at, and
Don't worry about me. I'll be good.
she attempts to push over Jackhammer, knocking him to the ground. You can
She
roll
knows
me
I'm
either.
like 6'6", like almost 300
She's got
pounds.
speed on her side, Larry.
Robot.
She's gonna go for your legs, being that you're a tall guy. Try to kick one of your knees from the left side.
Go for the legs. Go for the legs.
Sweep the leg.
You gotta beat reflex me better than a 10.
Reflex or athletics? I thought it was either.
It's whatever's better for you. It doesn't matter.
Come on, athletics. Oh, thank God.
She goes to kick for your knee, in which you, in your days of close quarters combat, have seen you kind of take a step back as she misses.
Honey, if you want to do that, you gotta try harder.
And with a quick reaction, she pulls out her heavy pistol and fires a point blank at you.
That is disappointing.
14. Does 14 miss?
Yeah.
This is not at disadvantage, but it's the first roll, so. So 14 misses?
I guarantee you it does. I know his armor class. I'm pretty sure.
I think he's got a 17. Yeah. All right, so she fires a shot, and Jackhammer, after already recuperating from the quick dodge to dodge her kick, he moves over one more time, and the bullet goes wide, and pinging off the walls behind it, shooting a little bit of sparks as some LEDs are
She
extinguished.
shot me too at the same time?
Yep.
Bitch.
Give it a shot.
I didn't even dodge it. I just stood there. She didn't have enough strength, man. She needs more.
You shot.
So she's going to end her turn in that exact position, and it is now Valravan's turn.
All right, Valravin is going to. Let's see here. We're going to. With my action, I'm going to actually take a shot on. Does she have cover from me from where I am?
Yeah, she would have half from you as well, just because of the size of this rod here.
No, that's completely fine. I was just if I moved here, would she have half?
No, you would be able to see her at that point.
Hold on, let me check here something real quickly. That would be. Nope. Thank you.
You have a spray weapon?
No, I don't, unfortunately.
That would be perfect if you had a spray weapon. You could catch all 3 of them.
Believe me, I wish I did. Yeah, no.
I do.
Give me just a second. I will be.
Well, you could get into place, I think.
Well, the issue is that keep in mind, I did specify that the drone is 30 feet up in the air.
Ooh, never mind.
No. Quick
Still
question.
good.
Sorry. To
Larry can do it.
Palmer, how's she look? How are they looking right now? Like in terms of damage and such? She's been
They
cut-
definitely. I mean, there's the one closest to Jack Hammer is definitely bleeding from the significant amount of damage taken in the neck range area from Kodomo's earlier pretty well aimed shot. The one closest to you, however, is standing on her own without much wear and tear, but definitely still using the drone to kind of keep something in between her.
Thank you, Hans. All right, I'm gonna shoot at the one that was the more heavily damaged one.
Okay.
Does a 19 hit?
A 19 does hit, yes.
Excellent. Give me a second. I will tell you the damage. It's gonna be 2,
Oops.
3 ballistic. So not great, but that'll be it.
Alrighty.
Let me make sure I have my ammo checked. All right, and then I'm going to move back to here, so I should have half cover from all of them, correct? From here?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I will do that, and then that will be end of my turn. I just need to calculate some stuff.
Well,
Alright.
now it's Hans' time to shine.
Big Daddy Hans, you are now up.
Big Daddy Hans, please no.
Well, it's pretty basic. I'm going to do a quick healing on Ben's character. Or no, I'm going to do basic healing on Ben's character and a quick heal on Q's character.
Okay.
Awesome.
So the first of these is going to be... There we go. Ignore the attack roll. It's just 7. And then
Okay.
the quick heal, again, ignore the attack roll. It's just 2.
That's plenty, dude. Thank you very
So
much.
2 to Q.
Yep.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 to Valraven and 7 to whatever Kodomo.
Yeah, gotcha.
That's it.
You
That's
still-
my... I guess I'll...
You still have movement, or are you going to choose to move or stay?
Yeah, I'll scoot back down the alley a little tiny.
Okay, no worries. You are now at that position 100% covered from any of the enemies. So.
That's where I want to be.
Right in the back.
I'm done.
Alrighty.
Good job, my dude.
The next gang soldier is now up, and she's going to set her sights. She's going to, as quickly as she can, run towards like Daggerun here, not wanting to let the rest of you, who seem to be kind of disappearing back into the back alley, out of her sights.
All right.
She pulls her heavy pistol out, points it straight at Daggerun's head, and before she pulls the trigger, she looks to all of you and says, "Hey, stop. Just come talk to my boss. You pay for the damages you've done. No one has to die here." And she points to the sky where the helicopter blade whirring seems to be, picking back up, or at least closing in distance, as it's very obvious that the copter is kind of making a sweep to search. She says, "Listen, that's not a good sign for me. It's not a good sign for you. If we settle this now, we drop our arms. I'll let you guys come quietly. We just want you to pay for the damages done, and the boss wants to have a word. What do you think?"
Can I actually make an intimidation check as a reaction? We're specifically a negotiation position. If it's if it's that bad for you, then you'll let us keep all our shit, and we'll just walk out of here, friends.
I don't think friends, but enemies.
Wait,
but
you can roll me intimidation on that.
I'll just walk away. Like, not even as friends, just
Yeah, no, just- no, no, no,
a
we all
temporary truce.
Yep.
all of me not here.
All
a
right. That
temporary
is a total of 6. Nat 1. Well, no. Yep. That'll be it.
Jeez. I guess
Wait, it's a nat 1?
Yeah, Nat 1.
With the nat 1, she laughs and she says, "Hey, listen, we've got connections. I know that you guys
let's get the fuck
you
out of
probably
here.
have your own. I can't say what, but we're raised to die for the cause, so it doesn't scare me as much as I know it probably scares you coming out of this alley as quickly as you did."
That's adorable that you think that.
She looks once more at Daggerun. You can make a decision right now whether or not you speak for the whole party, Daggerun. Do you want to concede, or do you want to continue to fight?
What's the equivalent of an insight check in this game?
All right, I think we're just going, guys. Let's go. Go now. Let's
An
run.
insight would be a sense motive.
All right, can I roll that real
Yeah, of
quick?
course.
Sense motive is so much better name for it than insight.
It really is.
Ooh, good roll.
When we go back to my campaign, then it's going to be just sense
With
motive.
the sense motive, you tell that she's legit. I mean, what she's adorned in is very obviously butterfly gear, and they are a very almost like the Yakuza in modern day Japan. They're very honor, respect, order driven. These are just foot soldiers, and the drone is capturing everything else that's taking place. So you can tell she's legit. She just wants you guys to come with her. But that's
go.
about as much as you can deduce based
We're
on the
moving.
word that she's told you.
All right, I'm
Yeah.
And I guess I'm speaking with the rest. I'm guessing I'm speaking with the rest for the rest of the party right now.
I haven't heard anybody say no.
Yeah.
I will kill them.
I will put up my hands. Or rather, I'll sheathe my knife. Put my hands up.
Yeah, I'll sheathe
lead
it.
on.
I'll sheathe all my swords, and we're walking. We're walking.
I'll
All right.
say,
So
just
as
lead on.
she, as I'll go ahead and delete initiative. It sounds like you guys have pretty much agreed to it then. As you guys sheathe your weapons, she says, "Come this way," and she moves actually the opposite direction you guys are going. They stop at. She stops at this other one for long enough for her to inject her with a stem. She gains.
How close was she to dead?
Yeah.
You guys want to get your asses whooped.
Probably.
I'll just look at.
Have
I'll
two
look at.
actions.
I'll look
Right,
at the
so
rest.
you guys retreat out the back way. She looks, she says, "In here," and points down at a manhole on the ground.
I'll look at the rest of the party as
Ninja
we
Turtles?
walk on, and I'll just say I was ready to die for you guys to get away.
Nah, man, it's all good.
The one that's most badly hurt says, "Hurry the fuck up in the manhole before they see us."
Yep.
You guys jumping in?
Yeah.
Yep, jumping in.
Righty. So you guys emerge right
Oh,
here.
Man.
Bottom left.
That's fine. You can move yourself however you were.
I'll always take a goddamn corner spot, motherfucker.
Here are the
I'm
the
done.
soldiers that led you guys in, basically. And they say, all right, sheath your weapons. You keep them on you. We're not interested in chaining you up or anything. But the boss doesn't do weapons. Keep them where they're at. Otherwise, we're gonna have to put you down.
That went so well for you the first time.
She looks at you and says, "I don't need anything out of a fucking can."
Oop.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have caught them fucking bullets with your mouth, huh?
She kind of chuckles and was like, if only you were real, we could maybe use you. You're feisty." And then they move forward and they lead you into this room over here, which you guys can go ahead and follow.
Let me take lead on this. It was my fault that we're in this.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, great,
got it.
thanks.
Wait, but if you messed up so bad that got us attacked by the gang the first time, why would we let you take lead?
Actually, that is a great
That was
point.
on that.
Can you?
So I can. I was the one that
Doubt.
got this. Let me
Doubt.
fix this. At least
Alright,
let me
so
take lead so I can try to.
Daggerin takes the lead, kind of as he steps forward. He kind of like
Can
he
we set
flattens
up?
out. He flattens out the wrinkles in his jacket. Takes a deep breath, ready to do some talking. The rest of the party follows.
Can we set up a signal of some kind at least, so if he gets in hot water and he doesn't notice, that we can like?
I will
I
allow
love-
those of you with comms to say over your comms, "Hey, if I do this,
Mhm.
we throw that. We bail."
I'm gonna actually whisper it or DM it to some people.
Have an advanced comm. I can hear all this.
No, not if we're not putting you into the loop, my dude. That's how it works.
You would. Yeah, well, let's just assume full comms are open right now.
Thank you.
Otherwise, you would. Yeah, that's fine.
All right. I'll take point, and I guess we're walking in to talk with the boss.
Alrighty. Step
I'm
everybody
assuming
else.
Mr.
You guys all kind of follow however you want to line up. The path is, you can see most of the soldiers in identical clothing, identical helmets, standing kind of along the wall, blocking your exits except for the direction that you came. And this pathway over here is obviously still open and unguarded, but you don't know what's past it. As Daggerin files into the room, you see a bit more slick gear, a little bit different helmet, adorned in what looks like pretty expensive anti-ballistic style gear, real padded vest and whatnot. She turns around at her desk, on top of which is a real giant, what looks like some kind of long distance assault rifle of sorts, with a big butterfly emblazoned on it. And she kind of looks back at you. She says, "Are these the ones who cost me some money?" This one steps forward right here, and with the tip of the assault rifle that she has, she kind of jabs you in the side and says, "Everybody, get in." Basically, giving you the impression that she wants you all in the room so the boss can address all of you at once.
Mm-hmm.
Kodomo.
Just move everyone forcefully, Palmer. At this point, you're the DM. Like,
I'm in the room.
if we're being forced, we're being forced.
Yeah. She moves forward, jabs Kodomo, says, "Everyone, go."
I don't need your fucking permission.
I'll
Takes
look
her
at
gun,
I will
she
look at
points at
Kodomo
Kodomo's
with
head. She says, "Listen, we're just here to have you recoup the losses. You know, we've buried enough people in these sewers. Hear what the boss has to say. She's very much about respect, and it looks like the synth doesn't know how to make any happen."
I'll look at Kodomo with a bit of urgency in my eyes and just say, please don't say anything.
Don't fuck it up.
I'll try not to.
Trying does not fill me with confidence.
She steps back. The boss says, all right. She says, "I guess the synth doesn't want to listen. It's all right. They're not really people anyways." She looks at you, Daggerin, and she says, are you the one that's gonna take ownership of the destroyal of my beautiful, very well-crafted rat bot?
I'm
You know,
assuming this
it
is
had
not
a few
what
thousand
you're talking about.
credits it had managed to swipe and a lot of sensitive information, and now it's gone. What are we gonna do about this?
Wait, we're supposed to steal from. We're supposed to pay for things that you stole from other people.
She looks at you.
Jack, shut up.
Stealing? Is that what you think we do? No, we run an enterprise. We don't steal from the people who can't afford it. These machines are specifically meant to.
Well, then why did they come at
acquire
us? We're poor as shit.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
really? Because the gear you're sporting and the weapon you're toting, they look
That's
like they
not
cost
money.
pretty
That's
pennies.
here. You want my gear? Here, take it.
Larry, are you
How much
talking
was it
in
worth?
character or out of character?
She looks at you and says, "We don't have any business with gear of that
Exactly.
quality."
So what do you want from me?
She looks at
What?
you and says, "All right, listen. What I want from you is you to understand where this gang draws our territory line. And I'd like to know what the fuck you guys are doing here that was so important. You thought you wanted to kill anybody looking."
Go ahead, Smokey. You talk now.
If I may,
All right, go ahead. Let's hear it.
Daggeron will. Palmer, have you seen Black Butler?
Damn it! I can handle this.
Palmer, have you seen Black Butler at all?
I have you.
Daggeron will do a respectful bow, sort of like how Sebastian would do when addressing his master.
Okay.
He will do a respectful bow in courtesy to the boss, and just say it was my fault that things progressed as they have. I am willing to pay reparations if we can all walk out of this no strings attached.
Way did not answer the question.
She laughs and she says, "Listen,
I was the one that initially shot your rat. Pardon my words.
She said, "No, a rat is what it is. Listen, for the rat, we'll call it 20,000 won-lons. Leave them on the desk."
Done.
She says, "But to let you leave alive, I want to know why you guys came guns blazing into my territory. You got a story? At least make it believable, truth or not."
Actually, hold on. Do you mind giving us a moment to?
Let's just say that
Yeah, if you guys want to take a second,
Yeah,
a
can we
few
do?
seconds to address comms.
Okay. Look. There is a correct and completely true answer that doesn't have them looking for too much more. We got hired to come and find a guy. We came and found the guy. He's already dead. We were on our way out. That's it. We don't need to bring up that somebody that there was like a big complicated mission or anything, or who hired us or anything. We were asked to come and find a dude, which is true. We were told to come and find the guy, and he's dead, which we didn't know, which is true. And then we were leaving, which is true.
You better make up a lie when she asks who paid us.
How about this? Well, no, wait. If you paid us to do a job, would you want us blabbing to what you guys had us do?
That's my point. Is we're not actually saying what we were hired to come do. We're making it sound.
It's absolutely fine.
But by
No,
giving
I'm no.
full true statements,
Paul, are you saying this out loud? Because I'm just
No.
trying to.
No, so wait,
I was told-
No,
I'm
this is
allowing you
comms.
guys a few seconds to have a conversation that would be in comms, but that way you're not having to type it all out. This is faster.
Yeah.
So-
Out
Yeah,
of
that's
character?
right.
Wait, out of character or in character?
In character, this is basically, imagine this would be taking place at the same time that this butterfly boss here is speaking to you. You guys are having this comms conversation.
we all have HUD, I think, installed.
No,
Yeah,
I-
we do.
I,
Yeah,
Basic
It's
HUD.
comms.
I will
I have
say,
advanced
I will say
comms.
to
Blood is not it. Neither
I'll
is
say to
Nero.
the butterfly boss.
You're saying this to her?
Oh fuck, I can't remember word for word what Trad said, so I'll just.
I mean, I heard it. If that's what you want to say, then just tell me that's
We
what,
were-
you,
Yeah,
what
okay.
you're
Yeah,
going to
that's
say. But
that's what I
Okay.
say, and
Actually,
I want to make it clear that we meant no initial harm to their territory. We were just hired to do something. We did it, and we're moving on our way.
Okay. And you mentioned that you came to look for a guy and he's dead, correct?
Mhm.
All right. She says, a guy. Listen, we know all the goings-ons. We run the red light district. I haven't been able to get a hold of Trevor, which is
It's very
humorous,
it's
but
very
it's not
clear
important.
from the red light
Who
district.
did you guys come after? I need a name. Was it and she kind of laughs. Was it that piece of shit, the
Here's the thing.
the
if you
shitty
don't-
dealer that's holding up on the 17th floor? Would that have been it? Maybe.
I mean, there's
No.
a dead body somewhere in that building. I'm pretty sure you can put two and two together. You guys are smart, right?
Well,
She
not
laughed.
necessarily the case.
She laughs and she says, "Yeah. It's funny. He owes us a lot of money, which is You said he's dead.
Yeah.
Looks like she looks
don't-
to the people in the back of the
No.
room and she goes, well done, ladies."
Ah.
And it's very obvious that the drugs were planted and that she's giving them the recognition of taking him out.
This is just gonna make shit worse for us in
Listen,
the long run, guaranteed.
We run a respectful business. He's been bringing a lot of trash and a lot of people we don't want into our district. We eliminated him. I'm glad you guys are here to confirm that he's dead. As for the rest of it, we stick to our business and we stick to respect. I just needed to make sure you weren't with the piece of shit Vice that we got holed up in the cell over there. You
Do we
familiar
look
with
like
him?
cops? Do we look like
Vice?
cops?
No.
no. Actually, quick question. Can I make a sense motive check on her?
Wait, Palmer. Do we look like cops?
You tell me.
Oh
Do
no,
you
actually,
look like a cop?
no.
I don't think I look like a goddamn
No,
cop.
Are you a
sorry,
cop?
sorry.
Are you guys asking that out of character? Or are you asking it to me directly?
The
No, I'm asking
closest one to a
directly.
cop would be me.
Yeah, I don't
well,
think
actually, no,
any
we
of us
both
look
of
like
us do.
cops.
But yeah, probably both
The
of us.
cops in this are adorned in what looks like a very, cyberpunk, almost mech style of bodysuits for
Yeah.
the serious ones.
So, in quick question, sorry, could I make a sense motive check on her real quick?
Yeah, give it to me.
I got a 22.
All right.
I'm not. This is no. Real quickly, what I'm sense motiving is if I toss the gun of Dirk's shitty ass pistol on the table, will that be plenty enough to get her to calm down and basically just let it really fully diffuse the situation?
Sounds like she's already pretty calm.
Yeah, I know.
No.
I'm just seeing if there's enough any goodwill with them.
Alrighty, I'll allow you to throw the gun on the table as it lands with a dunk.
Yep.
Right next to her really immaculate long-range AR. She's like, she looks at you and she goes, "So, the cigar, did it work?" "I guess
Absolutely,
so."
like a charm.
And she picks up the
Okay.
gun with like two fingers, as almost she's picking up like a used Kleenex or a piece of trash, and she throws it into the dirt behind her and says, "I think I'll be holding on to that if that's all right."
Absolutely.
By all
He
means.
says, "Believe it or not, I answer to higher people than me, and they'll be interested in hearing this info." She said, "As for the Vice, listen, it's more heat than it's worth keeping that piece of shit here. You guys want him? You can maybe sell him, maybe kill him. It's up to you, but
Selling people,
What's
huh?
the vice?
Forgive
Yeah,
question.
no,
forgive
that
me-
sounds like a whole ball of trouble we
Yeah,
don't want.
forgive me.
Oh, hang on a minute here.
No. Yo,
No, no.
crackhead, no.
No.
I'm a
Quick
crackhead.
question.
I'm a
You look
doctor.
like one.
she looks at you guys as you say this, and she says, "Well, it seems based on the helicopter my girls are reporting that you might need to do a solid for the police force. It sounds like they're after you. Unmarked choppers. That's definitely cop. You interested in taking this guy? You turn him in. He's been missing for a long time.
I
You
don't know
might be able
about
to do
turn him in.
me and yourselves a favor."
If we're in possession of him when they find him, isn't that bad?
Wait.
Hold on.
Is there a bounty? Is there a bounty on his head currently?
She's now lighting a cigarette. She puts it in her mouth and says, "Not any bounty besides the fact that he was fucking snooping around, but we've gotten as much information out of him as we could. And, either we kill him and we gotta dispose of him, or I do you guys a solid in exchange for this lovely little trinket." And she nods to the gun and the bloody gun in the dirt that you guys brought.
You honor us.
Val, you exchanged the gun. The stuff's you.
Alright.
That was actually Val Robin who did it. So
Yeah, that's what I said, Val Robin. You exchanged the gun. This is up to you.
Well, no, you honor us. If you don't mind me asking quickly, what exactly was this fucking pig doing around here that managed? What was he even doing here in the first fucking place?
She looks at you and she says, "I'm glad you asked. So, we,
He's
Just
clearly
doing
not a big fan of cops. Let's put it
what
that way.
any of the powerful gangs in our districts do is we run things. We run the drug trade. We run everything. So when people like Dirk show up and try to take our customers, or people like this Vice piece of shit with his rich daddy who runs that stupid fucking VR bar that everybody's always so excited about, he comes into our territory acting like he's a gang member trying to get in. First of all, the Vice knows so fucking little, they didn't know we're a gang of women. They sent a man to try to infiltrate us. We picked him up. We beat him up. We asked him what he's doing. And it turns out that the Vice, they're after all the gangs running territory. So now the gangs, we're having to band together. And it sucks, because I don't like working with the fucking men and their stupid chauvinistic ways and their poor ways of doing business. But here we are. We're in self-preservation.
If I may, real quickly, is it possible? Is there?
Forward.
No, actually, if it's possible with you, is it possible to get a hood on this piece of shit so that we can deliver him, safely back and such, so that he doesn't know where you came from, where any of this is? It's a completely clean slate, so it doesn't trace back to you or us.
So she kind of thinks, kind of rubs her chin. Her helmet is only basically like it comes down to the bottom of her nose. You can kind of see her character model.
Sorry, real quickly, I actually am having a storm, so if I cut out, sorry.
No, you're good. She, you can see the grin on her face because her helmet isn't, fully encapsulating her head. And she says, "Yeah, hood, we can make that happen."
Good. You have an extra way out of here so that we can make sure that he definitely can't trace it back to you guys. I don't want anything going to chance.
She kind of cracks her knuckles in response to that and says, "Oh, trust me. If he says a word, it's over for him. He knows better."
Robin, wait, before we do anything...
You want to have a comms conversation?
Yeah.
Before we do anything rash, I'd like a moment to talk to him.
All right, go ahead and give me, you got what would be 10 seconds of comms.
Go for it.
I'd like a moment to talk to the kid. He sounds like a dumb kid who didn't know any better than he didn't.
We're not going to
or
kill
rather,
him.
he didn't
I
know
know
what
what
he was
he's
getting
doing.
himself into.
We know. No, you can talk with him. Talk later. Not in here. Enough.
Let's
Done.
fucking get
Click.
the hell out of
Conversation over.
here.
Do you have an extra way of getting out of here so that we can actually make sure the trail just absolutely stays cold? I don't want any more unpleasant surprises like someone shooting a fucking rat bot.
Let's get the fuck out of here, please.
Looks at Kodomo,
Just get the fuck out of here, please.
and she says, "Yeah, the synth can probably hack the door. We can lead you to it through one of our broken pipelines, and probably get you out from the radar of the fucking chopper. In fact, it'll kick you out right over near that piece of shit's dad's bar."
Perfect. Even better. Even better. Pleasure
Perfect.
doing business.
She says, "One of my ladies, they'll show you out." She looks at Hans in the corner. She goes, "Hey, come over here. Come over here."
Oh God.
Oh no.
Go for it, please.
It's right here. No.
I'm here. What's up?
Oh, she looked at you and said, "Hey, I need you to come over here. Come up to my desk." She's kind of sniffing the air as she says it.
What do you want? What do you want? What do you want?
The other butterflies, not knowing what she's getting at, kind of exchange glances and one steps forward a little bit, and she puts up a hand and says, "Relax, ladies." She kind of walks in front of you and she says, "Hey, you got some shit on you?"
Shit, like what shit?
You don't play fucking dumb with me. Look at the size of this weapon. I know you got some of my inventory. She says, "Listen, give me what you got."
She doesn't smell it on me either. She doesn't smell it on me too, does she?
No, but your passive, what was it, is a lot higher. I just looked at it.
Okay, fair enough.
Look, I may or may not have 7.5 pounds of a plant on my person, but I didn't know it was yours.
She laughs and she was like, "Well, yeah, let me see it. Let me see what you got. Just give me a glimpse."
He kind of like sighs and then goes into his bag and then pulls it out and just like.
She says, "Oh God."
No,
Oh,
he
that's
kind of
filth.
wants to just like flash it open and close it again really quick, and then
Yeah.
just kind of like shoulders go down and.
She looks at you and she's like, "Dude, that's trash. That's obviously Dirk's. That's obviously Dirk's inventory and the shit he was pushing over here. Listen, leave half of it. You can keep the rest. My bosses might be a little happier knowing just what he's pushing here, and that saves me the trip from the building that I guess I'm hearing reports of it burning to the fucking ground."
Well, we didn't do that.
I don't know anything about that. And then
Yeah.
he just takes half of the product and just
How we
dumps
burn
it
down
on.
a building? That seems.
I think
Let's go.
to-
Just shut up. Let's go.
Yep.
She looks to the butterfly to the left of her, which steps forwards and grabs the half that you left. And she says, "You know what to do with that, ladies." And this one leaves and goes kind of this way to this room here to do whatever she's gonna do with it. She's all right. Business is done here. I appreciate you guys for being so reasonable. Now listen.
Pleasure doing
I'm
business.
surprised she didn't smell the 12 pounds of plant I have on me.
She looks at Hans and she was like, "Hey," who was seemingly kind of shocked at how you smelled me from all the way over there. And she's like, "Well, you don't get to be my caliber moving this kind of shit without picking up the nose for it." She laughs, which is funny considering Smokey's got more on him right in
Yeah.
front of her. But
You guys know these
all right,
things.
listen, you get rid of this vice. You solve this problem for me. You obviously have paid more than enough for me to rebuild another robo mech. She said, "Listen, next time you guys step into my territory," and she slides what looks like what would be considered a phone number, but you can add it to your Neuralink. She's like, "You call me directly, and we'll make sure that you guys get passage through this area without fucking around."
You
Thank
got
you.
it.
Absolutely.
And hey, let me. And I'd like to actually exchange my number as well and just.
Yeah,
drop
actually, I'm
it.
gonna do that.
You know, I've been a back alley surgeon for a while, and I really have no trouble working on, I guess, questionable clients. So, I'm not going to be on whatever we're doing right now forever. If she or her gang ever needs a last minute
Actually-
surgery, I could use the money.
Valraven's actually gonna step up and forward her 2 numbers and kind of motion that he would like to speak closer to her quietly, if that's for a moment, if that's possible.
She leans in as she's reaching to grab the number, kind of like lending her ear to you.
Actually, I'll just DM you it, Palmer. So just check your DM. Okay.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I guess streetwise presence. I know that. Presence roll.
I'll go grab the device.
For being a -1 on people.
She nods to you, and she says, "All right. That seems. We'll keep in touch."
Absolutely. He leaves her the message. Oh, also, I'll just send it to you via DM.
Okay.
Ow!
As this is happening, one of the butterflies comes and she's like, "Here you go. Here's the piece of shit." She throws him onto the ground right in front of you, and the guy looks up like obviously is super dazed, beat to shit, bloody, black eyes. Probably hasn't slept in a while. From you can tell just by looking at him that he had a previously really muscly figure. It's kind of been reduced to based on the lack of what they've been feeding him. He's like, "Oh my god, thank you guys so much."
Valraven, does he have a hood on?
No, he doesn't yet. But the guard that brought him, she kind of hands the hood to you to take.
I'm gonna actually,
I'd like
he's
to
gonna motion to it to go to Kotomo.
Yeah, I got it. I'll hood him. Don't
Yeah,
lose my
Tomo
fucking
throws a
info.
hood on him. He says, as the hood's being pulled over him rather tightly with the delicacy of what synth robot hands can do.
I'd advise you to keep quiet. I really don't want to have to waste more ammo today.
He, after having been dealt with the torture he's been put under for many, many months here in this sewer dungeon, he quickly shuts up. He knows better than to talk back. He's probably been doing it a
Don't
while.
fucking learn
Real quick,
today.
Can I check him with my comms to see how badly hurt this guy is? Like how
Alright,
badly
he-
he really is.
Yeah. You can tell that he's on his last. If there was an HP value, he would be at 1.
I would like to relay this information to everybody else and then do absolutely nothing about it.
That's fine. Yeah, no.
Perfect.
Valraven's going to step aside and let Kotomo lead the way. He's actually going to basically grab the boy by the arms and lead him very firmly and very strictly. Just basically, if he stumbles, he is kicked forward and going. Basically.
All right. So the butterfly that brought him, you guys are actually going to go that way. So you follow this one down here,
All right, good.
and she's gonna essentially lead you to this pipe entrance here that's obviously broken and beat the fuck up. This new body that you've got with you is gonna follow. As you guys pass through this room here, you see that she's weighing out the dirk stuff, and she weighs a little bit and then puts the same amount to the side, presumably for her own personal use.
Sounds about right.
Yep,
So
that's
as
right.
you continue through these sewers, it eventually leads you up to a sewer exit. However, the exit looks like it's sealed from the other side, and it's going to require being either broken into, or if you think that you can, based on this small, what looks like a really dated keypad that doesn't get much use anymore, you can attempt to hack it, or straight, you guys can attempt to fuck it up to get.
I
through
can hack it. I have like +7 because it's an electric lock.
Yep, it is.
While he's doing that, so sorry
Nice,
about this.
21.
What's her name? By the way, I'm trying to enter in my character sheet. What's her name?
Whose name?
The lady who the Thunder Butterflies lieutenant.
She didn't introduce herself. They did. All the other females just called her boss.
All right.
Laughing at.
Hey, boss. Hey, boss, give me the pussy. Hey, boss.
Immediately just shoots fucking Palmer.
Hey, boss.
One or two? Three probably. He seems to have at least enough augments to be made of some metal.
Nice. Totally worth bringing along then. 3?
Yeah.
3 bullets? Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
That's
we're
3
good.
bullets that aren't in me.
Absolutely.
Let
Han,
me talk.
no.
Please, just let me talk to him.
not until we're ready.
No, let's get
Okay,
the fuck
21 on
out
the
of
lock.
here.
What are you
Is,
talking about?
21.
21 on the lock is more than enough to get through. You hear the door as it decompresses. Before you, it's kind of got like what looks like a ship's. What do you call those? Like the wheel of a ship that you would have to spin to like safe style unlock it to push through. But before you do, you said you wanted to talk to him, Smokey?
No, but
I want to talk.
Well,
to him.
outside, one for
When we
outside.
When we get to an area that's clear, I want to talk to the kid.
Okay. So you move out onto what looks like the busy street. I'll keep you here. I mean, this is just if you want to have conversation, now's the time to have it before I move you to the next street.
I don't. I want to get my fucking
We're just,
money.
like on the median in the middle of this highway.
So as you guys emerge, it's on a road that's under construction, and based on the emblems on the roadblocks, you can tell that the butterflies have paid for it to be under construction for however long it's been like this. However, though, from where you're standing, I would say that you're about here, where you can see like these cranes and shit, and you have pretty much an overview of the entirety of the city.
Is it safe? Is it clear?
I mean, you're out in the middle of the mass public, so it's up to you. Conversation is pretty safe, considering that passerbys are going to hear small words, and there's so much chatter and background noise, even from just the 3D advertisements that are screaming at you to do stuff. So you can have a safe, private conversation if you need to.
Do you guys ever sit and look out over a vista like this and imagine just opening fire and just randomly spraying a skyline with bullets? Or is that just me?
Considering I've
Valravn-
actually done it in real life.
Just pop, 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 pop,
Can't
pop.
confirm. Valravn will consider you clearly haven't gotten to it yet. You'll get one eventually.
Are you talking to me, Q?
No. He's talking to.
I'm listening. Go ahead, Smokey.
No, I'll look to the rest of the party and just say, before you load him with bullets, let me talk to this kid and see.
We're not killing him. Are you kidding? We're not killing him.
No, he's here to fucking protect me from getting shot. Are you fucking kidding me? Let's turn this bounty in and get the fuck out of here. I need
no,
Wait a
ammo.
minute. Oh, wait a minute.
Unless he's paying me more
Let me-
than what we're making on him, I don't
me
frankly
talk-
care.
Let me talk to him.
Here's a list of things I don't
He
care
seems
about.
Like he seems like a really stupid kid who got in over his head and got into something that he didn't need to be getting himself into.
As you guys are kind of like discussing amongst yourselves and people are passing by, you're noticing that they give a glance to the guy being dragged with the hood on, but knowing what gang runs this territory, they continue walking and think nothing of it.
Let's get somewhere private. Is there anywhere private nearby or anywhere that looks like you can get a little bit of privacy nearby?
Yeah, I can push you guys just to this screen over,
This is all unnecessary.
and we'll say that this is a private street you guys are on.
Hey.
Hell yeah, let's go.
All right.
So
Just-
yeah, you're basically in an alley where the buildings are so tall that the light of day doesn't really break through, and it's mostly silent. People are kind of keeping their heads down as they're walking by. You know, obviously not a well-trafficked area, so it's up to you to have a private convo.
All right. All right, but I'm assuming you're still manhandling him.
He keeps a hand on him in the back.
Are we? Is this suspicious that we're holding this? guy
Don't
with
let him
us?
go.
No.
Don't let him go.
And now, Larry, I don't know. It's not suspicious just because people know what gang runs this territory, and they'd rather not ask any fucking questions.
Don't let him go, but please just loosen up a bit.
No.
Just a bit.
He
No.
kind of notices that you guys
Just
are
to the point where
stopped.
if he gets a little hostile, you can still restrain him.
I've said no 3 times. If you
Alright,
make
so what
me
do you
say
guys
the
wanna do?
fourth, I will put a bullet in your skull.
All right, let me talk to this kid. All right.
Okay, go ahead.
So
Do you lift up his hood far enough for him to be able to speak back? Do you remove it completely? Do you want it to just have him speak through it?
I lift up his hood. I'll initially lift up his hood far enough for him to speak.
Okay.
What's your name, kid?
We're
Can you hear
gonna
me?
fucking die.
I'm not a kid. My name's James. James Kirkland. 8 years of ice.
You're a
James.
kid.
Sounds like a kid's name.
You're a kid.
Jimbo, Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Jimmy.
the name my dad gave me. Not that he knows much about what I'm doing these days. You might have heard of him. He runs the local VR bar.
What? What are you doing?
I've heard of it. Took his money once. It was nice.
What do you mean what? I'm confused. Is that a question?
Yes, that's a question.
Well, I mean, shit. I was sent by Vice to give some intel on the gangs. I've checked out all the gangs in the whole fucking area of San Francisco, but the Butterflies, they don't take kindly to men snooping around. They got me. They beat me up. I've been missing ever since.
You tried to infiltrate an all-female gang.
Yeah, well,
Do you realize how dumb that was?
he kind of sighs and he's like, I've been led to believe that not everybody in Vice is as honest as they're made out to be. So
People aren't honest? What?
I'll lift up his hood the rest of the way so he can look in my eyes.
okay.
I'll lift up his hood the rest of the way so he can look in my eyes.
And as you do that, you kind of notice and recall this is the same James Kirkland that you guys initially watched get the shit beat out of him in the VR combat that took
VR.
place.
I thought
You can tell that he's not nearly as innocent and as foolish looking. He's definitely a lot more battle weathered and worn and mature than the program of him was in that scene of combat.
I'll ask him.
Is that really what happened? You rolled up?
I'll ask him. Which number are you? Which James Kirkland are you?
He's like, no, I'm the only Kirkland. He's like, but
That doesn't add up because we were just with the James Kirkland earlier today.
and he laughs and he's like, was it in one of my dad's shitty simulations?
Yup.
As Hans says that, he kind of gives a little chuckle under his breath and he's like, listen, when I told my dad I was joining Vice
Fucking ridiculous.
and that I couldn't have contact with him, I tried my best to let him know what was going on, but once I got put into this gang shit, I realized it was a little too heavy for him, so I disappeared. I came back to check on him without him really knowing, and yeah, he was heartbroken, so he put a program of me to fight alongside everybody. Just a version of me that he remembered, the young, foolish boy that I haven't been for years, but it was what he remembered and what he cherished, and all of that emotion went into what the little the program he created of me is. It's fucking embarrassing. I got that foolish, ignorant, immature little version of me running around in that VR, dying alongside all the other fucking idiots who decided to play. But
You're right. So much has changed.
he has no idea that, I've been tackling the toughest gangs in the city ever since. But, that's the version of me he's fond of. And there's a reason it keeps getting its ass kicked. But, here I am. Obviously,
Listen
not
here, kid.
anywhere near that same
got a question for you.
James.
I got a question for you. What's your end game?
My end game is to not fucking die. Everything up to this point has been such. Now I don't know, you guys
wanna go back
fucking
to
gonna
Vice?
turn me into my dad? You gonna turn me into the cops? What are you gonna do?
Why? Why
you
would
wanna
we do
go back-
either of those things?
What do you want to go back to Vice?
He laughs and he's like, I don't think you guys want to go back to Vice. Trust me, if they were enough to shell me out to those bitches, then there might be a little something different than a reward waiting for you when you turn me in. But hey, that's just my thought.
You want to just survive? I'm assuming.
Someone's sense motive his
I will
ass.
grab him.
Yeah.
I will grab him roughly. I will grab him roughly by the neck and just say, "Then you keep your head down and get the fuck out of here."
He says, listen,
No, he won't.
I've told the butterfly some things, and I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm not a coward, but I'm not ready to die for the vice that sold me out. So if you take me back to them, you
I rolled a
you might be facing the same bullet that I am.
Can I?
Evan, no, that
can
rolled
I
a
sense
22 on
motive
sense motive.
Yeah, absolutely, sense motive. Go ahead.
I rolled a 22.
with advantage?
You
since
rolled
I'm-
the 22 on what, Q?
Sense motive.
Okay.
Oh, fine. I guess I don't need to.
You can
Nope.
you can roll 2 Smokey if you'd like to.
Can I roll at advantage since I'm up close?
Yeah, we'll say that Q's assistance gave you
But that was not assisting. That's actually
sense motive.
separate. No, that was actually separate.
All right,
Very-
then roll me straight sense motive.
24.
Oh,
Net 20.
damn.
Nice. There we go.
All right,
That's
so both of you rolled high enough to know that, you know, he's beat to shit at this point. He's doing everything he asked. He did everything the butterflies asked when he was thrown to you. The dude is thinking self first, trying to live. You can tell that he might be giving you this information just because he doesn't want to go back to Vice. He kind of wants to be cut loose.
I'm trying to give him an opportunity to cut himself loose from all of this. I'm
He-
trying to
he-
give him an
Just roll what you think that we're going to let that.
Okay. Well, you can tell that he's you can tell that I mean, he's still got his Vice gear on. But he doesn't know who thinks he's dead. He knows, and he's being truthful in the sense that during his torture, he gave up a lot of secrets of the Vice and of the information that he's been relaying to them. So you can take it, you know, in the intelligence that you guys have of yourselves to realize that, you know, the Vice is, they're probably going to kill him when they see him. As for the outcome of what you guys are, I mean, they might treat you as heroes if you bring this rat back, and might kill you all to save face.
They'll probably do the latter or try to. They're idiots.
Not gonna roll that dice.
No.
I'll look at him and say I'd really rather not turn you in over to the police.
As you guys are having this conversation, a man in a black robe walks to the back of you. You can kind of see a long beard. He looks like an old man from under a hood. He taps on your shoulder and he says, he taps on Jack specifically, shoulder, who I assume is kind of standing at the back of this pack as a question kind of circled around James, kind of on the ground in this corner. And the old man says, whispers in Jack's ear, Eamon wants to meet at the VR bar. And he just walks on. And as he walks past, Jack kind of catches a glimpse of the Hawthorne symbol underneath his robe, and he continues on.
Yo, thank you for the follow.
James
Super appreciate
kind of
it.
seeing this happen, he's like, what the fuck did that guy say?
Not concerns you.
Jack,
Head
if
back.
you want to relay that. Larry,
Calling you crazy
I don't
motherfucker.
care. I just want to get paid and get out of here. This has been a shit
Yeah.
show.
I want to. Yeah, let's fucking. This is.
So Robin's just going to put the hood back over the kid's head and move him on. Let's go.
He doesn't even fight it. He accepts it, and you guys
Let's
are moving.
let's go where we get our money and then maybe
Okay.
give them to
So-
them.
That dude, you pretty trustworthy that Eamon is in fact trying to meet you at the VR bar. Give me a second to bring up that map.
Let's get the hell the fuck out of here. I want to get motherfucking paid.
Oh, you know what? I think I made a character sheet for him. Yeah, I did. Okay. Because you guys were all in here initially,
Nice and easy, right?
let me move. Wait, what was Jack? No, not Jack. James. There it is. All right, cool. So
so are we turning him into his father, or are we just gonna let him loose?
Well,
I'd rather just let him loose and let him do it.
I don't care with you.
Kill.
it's up to you guys. What do you want to do? You want to come?
We're not
loose here, or
letting
you
him
wanna-
loose. We're gonna take him with us.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll decide what to do when we're there.
All right.
Yeah.
So you guys are now heading back to the VR bar, where the passerby, obviously, keeping an eye on you guys. You don't know how we found you, but with Hawthorne's power, it's safe to assume how. You see, as you walk back into the bar, that Kirkland, the boss, is nowhere in sight. But you can see Eamon and Wendy kind of standing off at the furthest table from the entrance. Wendy is kind of seems to be talking to somebody at the table right before
Sometimes
James,
just
and
be
you
that
see
way.
her kind of glance your direction, walk off, and leave the bar through the back.
Sometimes you just get
I'll
unlucky.
keep an eye on Daddy's boy over here.
No, he's coming with us. Just bring him right over. He's not a threat to anything. Come on. Let's
Wendy
go.
kind of steps out, motions for you guys to join. She looks at the man in the hood that you're kind of dragging behind you and just shakes her head and kind of moves her hand to motion towards where Eamon is sitting. You guys can go ahead and
We'll put him over here so he can't hear anything.
Yeah.
you guys all sit around him, except for Hans, who seems to be a few tables away.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Hans,
fine.
I'm actually gonna leave you with. Can I leave him with you and you, Hans and Dagron, if you guys want to sit with him?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, I can handle this.
I'll come with him.
We found something that might be your property.
Eamon says, really? Jack, are you staying at the entrance?
Jack.
Let's see you, Larry.
I can move him if you need me to.
Larry's falling asleep.
It's all Gucci. So I moved Jack. I moved him over here as well. So yeah, basically, Eamon looks at you guys and he's like, all right, let's see it. He's obviously very excited and a little surprised at how quick it made itself back.
We know a few people are interested in him, so we figured we might bring him back to someone that might repay us the favor.
This is him. I didn't send you to find him. I sent you to find the stick. Do you have the stick?
Yeah, he's just a bonus, and I think maybe
Okay.
the person that made him would be interested as well.
Okay. Well, I don't really have time
I don't care.
for the dealings of the less fortunate, but fine. If it gives me my stick, bring him and I'll deal with him too.
Great, just take him off our hands. He doesn't seem like he's gonna suck up that many bullets.
Yeah.
Works for me. Oh wait, hold on, Trent.
He's
Oh,
useful.
hold on.
Potentially.
Hold
Hold on, I got some.
Oh god, what do you got? What do you fucking got, Ben?
It's probably like this, but bigger.
I heard you might be thirsty.
For what? So you got cut off there, Ben.
I heard you might be
what?
thirsty.
Oh baby, that's the good shit.
Oh wow. Way
There's a
better
third
than what I
one
got.
there too.
Damn. Yeah, way better than what I got. Yeah, but I would spent like $4 on this, so eat my dick. Here's that.
Alright, so I'm gonna hold out the memory stick, but keep it pinched between two fingers to gauge his reaction.
You can see his eyes widen, and he's like, "Oh, this is a great stress relieved off our shoulders." Wendy kind of comes from behind you and extends her arm out to take it. Doesn't snatch it from your hands, but just holds her hand out for you to place it there. He says, "Wow, you've done incredible work." He says, "What about you know what? I don't care. You brought the stick. I don't need to worry about him."
There's no leak. There won't be anything.
And he looks to Valravn as he says that, and he says, "All right. Best case scenario then, I guess. You guys all made it in one piece, it looks like."
It was harrowing, however.
Perfect. Well, you look a little worse for wear, but I imagine it wasn't easy. But as promised, I will give you your reward.
Mhm.
But,
Thank
and Wendy kind of extends her hand again to take the stick.
For what it's worth, actually, can I like send a HUD shot of the Dirk's special gun to confirm that fact for him, that he would never be seen without that fucking gun, and just show him that yeah, they had the gun.
You can more or less tell him that he doesn't actually seem to have any
No, he'll send it to you.
any visible augmentations or HUD or anything like that. He doesn't even, like, the best you can tell, he might not even have a Neuralink.
No, yeah, no, he'll.
He aversion.
Yeah, you can confirm it. No, you can confirm it yourself. Here, I'll send. No, he forwards it basically to. Does Wendy look like she has it? If you
Yeah,
do-
yeah, Wendy does.
Oh, yeah, he sends it to Wendy to confirm.
I will gently
Wendy,
place the stick in her
she
palm.
kind of, you can see her eyes almost gloss over, as it's obvious that she's accessing some kind of augmentation in her eyes, and they all of a sudden become crystal clear again, and she smiles and she nods to Eamon and says, "Well, job looks done. Money well spent." But Wendy extends her hand one more time. She's like, "The job is done, right?" Implying that, fork it over.
Is the
And-
transfer made?
Yeah, I'm gonna gently place the stick in her hand.
She quickly
just-
tucks it
just-
into the inside of her jacket pocket, nods to Eamon, and she leaves with the stick in hand. Now, Eamon,
Payment?
Eamon smiles. He said, "All right, listen, I'll pay you guys, but it can't be here. Listen,
What do you mean
this
funds?
place
No
is
funds. No funds. Well,
he
you're
puts his
fine.
hands up. He's like, I'm good for it. I give you $1 million up front. Trust me." He's like, "But I have a place that's off the grid. It's protected, and you might need to hide out there for a while. I can't imagine this was easy, and based on the people I had tailing you, seems like there might have been police involved. But I can shield you from that. I'll give you the money when you get there, just so that I know that my ass is covered if people come out. I don't need to know that they just met with me, or that you just met with me in this bar where there's obviously some onlookers. So."
I'm not even rolling sense motive. I don't trust this guy at all.
Yeah, here's the
Yeah,
thing. Would it be
about
easier to get
that.
rid of us than to like just pay us more money? Would it be a lot simpler?
X that, yeah.
Handing over money in this world seems to be incredibly subtle and easy. Like, where does it matter where we do it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that.
Don't worry, there's 3 of us right in front of you blocking the view of everyone else. I don't see the problem here.
I think we're gonna take payment up front, and then we'll maybe think about hiding out.
All right. So what do you say to him?
There's 3 of us blocking the view of anyone from the outside. I think we're pretty covered here.
I think you can pay us here, bro.
Well, Hans is not there, so
Well, you're right. Fair.
Larry, Q, Kodomo, what do you want to say? Somebody give me the word.
I just don't trust you right
Val
now. It's
Raven, no,
too
Val
hot. I
Raven
want
is
to
done.
get paid and maybe
Val
get out
Raven
of
is going
here.
to,
Yeah,
Raven-
Valraven, take over. I got a rocket piss.
Yeah, sorry. Val Raven's actually going to speak quietly and, politely as he always does. Well, relatively. Considering the circumstances, while I appreciate your concern for our health and safety, I'd much rather be paid up front and then worry about myself.
He says, fine. Listen, what do I expect from the people grizzled enough to do my job for me? I was just hoping to offer you some security, which is still on the table.
We
I'll
will
give you the
absolutely-
coordinates to my hideout.
We might actually take it, but right now we
Yep.
want credits.
He passes you the coordinates, and as he does, he slowly, as if to he's not pulling a weapon or anything, says, "I'll get it for you." And he pulls out his credit chip, and he looks at it. And he kind of hits it a few times. He says, "There." And he sends it directly to Jack or all of you. It's up to you guys, however you want to do it. But 1 million credits to be dispensed amongst you guys. However you feel. He pays you, and he says, "Listen, I don't want any trouble. I just thought I'd do you the solid. The coordinates are there. You take it if you want. You can lay low for a little while. Otherwise, you can go on your way."
Your concern is greatly
And
appreciated.
he attempts to kind of push through you guys. Do you let him pass?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm out of the way. I just get right out of the booth.
So he pushes past. He comes to you guys. He looks at the dude you got covered in the hood, and he goes, "Listen, that's not good for business." So
I've taken off the hood.
No, you're not. If you do it, you
you
will
take
get
off the hood.
No,
Yeah, I take off the hood.
All right. Smokey takes off, or Daggerin takes off the hood,
there's
and Eamon, wide eyes, says, "Oh, listen, you guys,
No, I want to say that I took off the hood the moment that they started talking.
okay."
Deserve this.
What you
But
didn't
this
say.
is the first time Eamon's taking a look at him, and he says, "Listen," and he kind of looks up and down the clothing he's got on. He's like, "Well, it's not good for business. You understand if I leave you guys to handle that little show yourself."
please.
And he nods, and he exits in the top,
You left
the
it
same
on my-
direction that Wendy exited. The coordinates to his safe house, which are on the table. He did pay you 100%, so you guys are free to disperse that money however you wish.
What does that work out to a piece? 200k?
200k apiece. Yep. But now you're left with the coordinates for the safe house. James, who is hoodless and not really saying anything. You can tell that he's not super cool with being in this fucking bar. His dad is nowhere to be seen. So you can either opt to wait here, seek him out, ask people. You can ask James what his plan would be, or you can take the coordinates and exit to a safe house before you reassess.
We tie him to the bench and leave.
No,
Can I say that while they were having their conversation with Amon,
Because
that I would have had a separate conversation with James, just asking.
Yeah, sure. Give me the conversation you would have had, Smokey.
I want to know what your plan is.
He says, "Listen, my plan is the same as it's been since the butterflies got me. I just want to survive, and I'm tell you right now that
But what do we do? What happens if we let you go?
if you let me go, fuck, I'll take the coordinates to the safe house that dickhead just put down myself. Otherwise,
No, that's out of the question.
Well,
That's out of the question.
listen,
You-
I'm gonna go try to find somewhere safe for me to disappear. My father, the police, all these onlookers that can clearly see us right now. I want nothing to do with it, man. This is not good."
I can see that.
He kind of looks like he's sweating it a little bit, and he's like, "Well, listen, they shit, man, they might already know we're here. We should probably go. Take me with you, please. Don't leave me here. They'll kill me."
Your father.
And he looks at you and he says, "Listen, I got a lot of respect for you guys keeping me alive up to this point, but fuck, if they come after me and the only thing that saves my life is telling them where you are, I'm gonna do it. So please take me with you, and it's a non-issue."
I'll keep an eye on him.
I don't like any of this.
No, I don't either.
I don't like this
actually,
or the other.
Can I sense motive?
Yeah, of course.
I don't like leaving him behind, and I don't like taking him with us.
Yeah, James' motive is unchanged. You see that he's clearly nervous, and that people kind of, shot you guys glances as you walked in with his hood on. To Hans's point, that was, not out of character. If people find him here, it could be bad. If people find him on you, it could be bad. You got to make a decision.
Can you give us a moment so that we can discuss this?
By all means, you want to talk in comms or whatever, feel free.
This one's actually going to be a closed comms right now.
Okay.
I mean, we gain nothing no matter what, and he harms us in most ways we leave us. Except
This is
with
why I
the-
wanted his goddamn foot on.
Okay. You want my phone?
I don't hear anybody arguing against killing him.
No, I prefer not to. It's in this particular location. It's a bad
I say
decision.
we just leave him at this point.
Well,
I don't
let's
know.
take him with us and kill him somewhere else.
Oh my god. Just
What is with you and murder hoboing today, Trad?
Again, this guy, if we leave him here, then
He will fuck us.
out.
He will fuck us.
He is a fucking threat. Take him in the alley, gun him down, jam him in the fucking
Doesn't
sewer.
deserve
Let's
to
go.
die.
I don't care what you
He is a liability to us anyway, but dead.
Yeah.
He is a liability anyway to us, either dead or we leave him in the goddamn safe house and we get him basically. Let me put it this way: the third option is basically get him with Houston Dynamics and get them to take him, which means that we have to prove that he's
We
useful.
basically have to go to the safe house too.
No, not necessarily. We just send him there. I'd rather not.
Who knows how long of my life in a fucking safe house? That's just boring, man.
Yeah, great. And he's seen all of us too, so we're already fucking compromised.
Mm-hmm. As I said, the third option is either put him in the fucking safe house or make him valuable enough to Houston Dynamics that they want him, which is not happening.
Could we lock him in a safe?
Let me look to James and ask him what skills do
You
you have?
fucked up enough.
You've already done enough.
Like a bank vault.
Excuse me.
No.
Excuse me. Whoa. What have I done that's fucked up with this kid? I'm trying to get him on the straight and narrow.
Well,
and I'm-
he's seen all of us now, and we're fucked again.
No, Dagger, shut up. No, that is actually, Valravan actually has raised his voice for the first time. Shut up. What has happened is, is while you have good intentions, you have actually, you literally compromised the boy here and us by your actions. That's what's happened here.
alright, calm down with the strong languages. We get it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, it's you have compromised. So that's what's happened here. Well, you had good intentions, and I can absolutely understand them. You did compromise. That's just what it is. him in a bank vault, and leave him there. Thank you. I have other things to do.
Then do them.
I am. No, he's actually no. Valravan's already leaving. Like he's just leaving.
I don't care about this asshole. I'm going.
Yep.
What's
mean-
As you guys are having this conversation and kind of spread in different ways, an NPC steps into the door right in front of where Jack is. It says, "Yo, guys, fucking cop choppers outside. What's going down?"
Oh shit! God damn it! Not again.
I'm running.
James just yells. He's like, "Dude, fuck! They found me. Come on, guys, the safe house. Let's go."
All right, let's go.
No, leave him. We'll go.
No.
Wait.
Fuck you, James.
Are they tracking him?
Yeah.
You have no
they
idea.
He makes it sound like they're chasing him.
Do you have an ID from them by any chance?
He just doesn't want to be caught. Is basically the gist you get from him. You
Whatever.
don't know whether or not they're following him. They're following you guys. I mean, the guy that worked with Eamon just paid you. It could be a whole litany of things.
Name one person who's ever wanted to be caught by the cops.
Exactly. Not a single soul on earth. So as somebody makes the cop call, you see people who are probably, you know, doing some shady businesses kind of scatter to the various parts and leave through the back over here. Over here at the back entrance.
Real talk. If no one else is doing anything with it, I want to tie him to the table and duck out the back.
I'm trying to figure that out, but like.
But you're not doing anything. I'm jumping to the
Toby,
table.
you're having decision paralysis. Just make it a
Yeah,
choice
no,
and
no.
stick to it.
Valravan's
You guys
going to
aren't
take the
giving me,
bowling
no,
building.
you guys aren't giving me a chance to figure something out. I can probably figure something out if I find out what his skills are.
We don't have time, Smokey. The police are here.
I had time, but you guys wanted to keep shutting me down.
As this is taking place,
Okay.
James rolls on athletics against Daggerin to take the gun out of its holster.
Gun is trained on him.
You weren't there.
Oh, yeah, no, I
you
have
weren't-
to.
you
Yeah,
Oh
weren't-
fuck, you do have a heavy pistol. I thought you had the 21st century one.
Nope,
So
I have a heavy pistol.
yeah, hey, give me a. Oh wait, no, that's James.
Reflex?
What do you have, Daggerin?
Excuse me?
You have a
Weapon.
I have
pistol,
a,
I think.
I have
heavy
a,
pistol. Okay, so what would be biolog? So go ahead and give me a reflex.
a reflex?
Yeah.
Can I engage?
Nah, just give me a straight reflex. It won't matter anyways.
Oh no.
Okay, so he takes the gun from you and looks at it and pulls the trigger against his own.
Anything.
He takes the gun from you, pulls the trigger against his own head just to hear it click, click, click. Obviously not shooting. He's like, "It's fucking biolock," and he looks at you like he's terrified. And he puts the gun back out and he says, "Here, man, please, just get me out of here."
Get over here.
I roll to attack.
Oh no.
Roll to attack who?
James.
No, actually, no. Valravan's actually called James over. Get over here, boy.
So
Now.
James runs now to Valravn, still hood off.
Good.
Well, he's story
I'm
essential.
actually
We've
going to,
figured this
see if
out.
can I real quickly make a check on this, just due to Valravan's background and such that I've discussed with you, Palmer?
Make a check against what?
Mostly just to see if there's another, basically a second, basically a private safe house of the area. Just send him there instead.
Not to your knowledge, you wouldn't know of any safe houses. Eamon's safe house,
Can I
the
send
way that he phrased it would indicate that it's safe from comms and such.
Is it possible I can send him to my main bar?
They'll follow him there. It doesn't matter.
He's like, "Man, I need the safe house. If I step out this door without a place
will
to be
die.
safe, I'm dead."
Good.
God.
All right, so it sounds like we're leaving with the guy. Let's leave with the guy then. Ugh.
Right.
I am showing this guy up the first thing I can.
Jackhammer's already halfway to that safe house.
I'm just
Alright.
gonna, as we're running with this guy, I'm just gonna give him one of those looks, like,
All right,
I will kill you.
you guys run out the back way. It exits into a dark street, basically, and then from that dark street, through the coordinates you found entered into your HUD, your Neuralink, whatever. It's basically like a really advanced GPS. leads you to the
a really
I
nice
didn't put
thing.
James in here. Hold on. Leads you to the safe house that Eamon was talking about.
Is that the seal of the President of the United States?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Seal of the President of the United States.
Ignore that. I just thought it was a cool place.
No, this
Oh,
is
yeah,
not
that's
the
really
place.
good, yeah.
Thank you for it.
No, I
I'm-
like it. I just like the idea that it actually is the president's seal, you know? So that's where it went.
I just imagine it, gutter punk or someone stole it from like a
Yeah.
federal
Yeah.
building somewhere, and just like
It
yeah,
could
it's pretty
be.
great, my
You
pad.
keep in mind that this is, Eamon is in direct access to the most powerful corporation in all of the world, and corporations pretty much trump government. So it would be pretty likely that they would be working in cahoots with and awarding them presidential seals and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So you can tell as soon as you guys walk in, the smell is musty, almost as if the AC hasn't been turned on. The papers on the table over here are dated about a year ago, so you can tell nobody's been here in a good while. Just based on the general feel of the air and kind of the way that the toilet and the water and everything is kind of laid out amongst this little house. It is a small house. As you close the door behind you, you can hear it and like compress and see air come out. If you as you kind of step into it, you notice the thickness of the walls, and you Katomo immediately recognizes it as an EMP style shielding, which should keep you guys off of any kind of tracking grid.
Yeah, we
the
are
loot
safe
kind of
here.
information surveillance would come.
Wait, is that guy
Nothing
here with
gets
the-
in, but
Yo,
nothing gets out.
yo,
just
check-
so you
check him.
know.
Check him for devices. Whoever's good with this. I don't
As you guys are stepping in, James is, guys, thank you so much, man. I seriously, dude, I owe you guys my life. He's kind of stepping forward, like,
Shut up.
Shut
like,
the
"Listen."
fuck up.
okay, and he immediately abides once you say that.
Down on the fucking no. Go sit down on the couch. We're having a chat.
He says, okay, and he goes and he props himself.
You
on
take
the-
care of it. I'm making queso.
Please do.
Yeah, queso. I'm in.
Go. You.
Wait, this place doesn't have a kitchen. Fuck. Oh man.
There's a hold on. I assume there is actually a kitchen, by the way. It's just not shown.
It
Dagger
could
on
be,
the way.
literally
not-
just a hot plate.
Yes, I'm
guys.
actually speaking
or
with
like
you
some
privately.
kind of electronic hot
You
plate.
can speak with him. I'm just gonna be over here. I'm keeping watch.
No,
I'm gonna
you're not.
assume
I
it's
was
over
speaking
here.
Alone, Dagger.
I'm assuming it's over here.
No.
I'm not keeping watch on you. I'm just
No,
gonna-
I don't care. I
It's
have a
over
lock
here.
on- I want to speak to him alone.
Fine.
James
Like-
kind of looks as Daggeron's leaving, the one person who showed him some kind of like personable
I'm gonna kick
respect for
the
his
table back.
survival kind of thing, and he's like
I'm gonna
kind
kick
of
the
scared that he's leaving him with just about Rabin who's standing in front of him.
Raven's going to kick the table closer to him and then lean on the table.
Okay, and James is kind of like, yeah, what do you need, man? I told the other guy everything I know.
I don't care about what you know. I care about why the fuck is Vice so goddamn interested in you.
He says, listen, man, I know the secrets of all the gangs. I don't know if you guys are aware, but the gangs are becoming powerful. The gangs, they're about as strong as the fucking cops. They're about as
Well, then
strong
why
as
does the
the
butterflies
corporations
come
at
out
this
there?
point. He's like, so the information that I have implicates every single one of them, their movements, their trades. I have all that knowledge. And Vice, they thought they got everything out of me, but I knew better than that, and I kept some secrets to myself. So when they betrayed me, which I assume is what happened, because the butterflies, they knew exactly where I was gonna be. And they beat me, but Vice might know better now. They might know that I didn't give them everything. And trust me, this information, it's important. It's good. He says, can I ask you a question? You guys know who you're doing fucking business with? That's Hawthorne's guy.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
aware.
No.
Man, I don't know about that, dude. I mean, there's corporations at the very tip top, and you guys are running favors for the most
Well,
corrupt of them all.
You
Why
can't
would
eat.
we
You
not want
can't
to be
eat
on
on.
their good side?
You can't eat on honor and goodwill. You need to
Honor
eat
is dead.
wrong.
Look. If there's an honorable corporation that won't fuck with me for anything, and a dishonorable corporation who will totally fuck with me if I'm on their bad side, I'm gonna be on their good side. Because I don't want to get fucked with.
Gentlemen, if I may I finish with him, please? Gentlemen and ladies.
I think you're wasting time, but go ahead.
Yeah, no, I don't. Thank you.
I'm trying to have a private conversation with them. I can't be over there to make
All right,
sure.
all right. You can have a private conversation afterwards, Smokey. It's okay, guys. Just take turns. It's fine.
Yeah,
guys,
I'm really
stop trying
finishing.
jockey for the part of talking to him. You both can
Yeah.
talk to him in private. Jeez.
Enough out of you, Larry. It's
We
fine.
have a
What do you
great
guys got?
conversation with Hans
Yeah,
and
no.
Timothy. Toma over there.
Okay. Valravn is going to is not going to remove the helmet.
Okay.
So you have information that could be useful to everyone, is what you're claiming.
Man, it's worth enough for the Vice to probably put me down and anybody around me just to keep it secret.
And how useful is that to Hawthorne?
To Hawthorne? Fuck, I mean, knowing how the gangs move is how a lot of corporations get their black market dealings done. A lot of them pay these gangs protection, reconnaissance, to move. You know, there's Hawthorne, he's probably got his hands in just as many fucking drug trades as these butterflies and the Shenzhen and everybody else, man. These Houston, Shenzhen, they're manufacturing, you know? Fucking, they're medical scientists. You know what they're working on in there? They're working on drugs that affect the Neuralink, bro. Like this is fucked up shit. And you know the gangs, they're the foot soldiers for this operation. So if I know it, and the corporations torture me, the gangs torture me, I mean, dude, the butterflies, I already told them everything. So it's a matter of time before they make a swing of power to control the other gangs, dude. This is fucked up shit. I'm telling you that there's no safe place for me. I'd like to just be left here. If you're gonna put me down, at least do it here, man.
I'm going to consider it. I'm going to consider some options. Valravn's going to step away and leave for a bit.
I mean, go over there and talk to him.
Alrighty, step on up.
You okay over there, kid?
What's up, Smokey? I couldn't really hear you.
I asked him if he's alright.
This is not, man. Listen,
He's a good, I promise you.
Brad, you got a moment?
Rough around the edges, but he's a good guy.
hey, hold on one second.
I'm
My
a
girlfriend
retard.
needs something.
It's fine. No, it's fine. Brad, you got a moment? You there?
Intermission time.
Yep, intermission.
All right, be right back.
Wait, what's going on? Intermission?
Oh, we're taking intermission.
Okay.
Yep, we're good.
Let me point out that anger was not directed out of character. That was all in character.
Oh, I know. I don't. You're fine, dude. You're fine. Go. You're fine.
Because I know that it's been really hard to differentiate with me lately.
Alright, sorry guys, I'm back.
Oh no, you're fine. We're taking intermission. We have about 10-15 minutes. You're good.
Okay, hey, totally dope. Because I gotta
You're fine.
help my girlfriend.
Yeah.
So, Hugh,
Trad, you there? Yeah, go for it. What's up?
I'm here. I'm here.
I just need you for a moment, if you don't mind, Trad. Yeah. So what's up? What's up, Smokey? I'm coming to
I
do
just
something.
wanted to poke your brain about something Monster Hunter related.
Go for it.
So, I did the Witcher collab.
Mhm.
Mind you, that was probably one of the hardest quests I've done to date. I didn't necessarily solo it, but I had to throw up an SOS song. I had to throw up an SOS flare twice. Answered. What exactly are Leshens? I don't think I've ever-
Leshens are relics. They're a species of forest spirit generally associated with very savage and brutal primitive tendencies. Specifically, they are associated with very primordial pieces of forest and such. They will stake out a land, and sometimes they will protect the people in it, but most often if you try to log or even interact with the forest, they will brutally kill you.
What made Leshens go evil in the
They don't. They're inherently like that at all times. They're very protective and possessive of the forest.
Well, that would make them treants at that point, not Leshens.
They're basically treants. Leshen is what a treant comes from, dude. Basically, the Leshen is a very old Polish and Slavic area myth about them. It's a very similar trait. You see it in all the others. They're basically like dryads. They're like any of those things. Just same type of mythos.
Interesting. Makes me wonder what one is doing in Asteria.
That's easy. They came through the same portal Geralt did. He says that at the beginning.
I'm just wondering, like, why a Leshen specifically?
It was near the portal and came through. Same way the Neckers did. Same story as always. This is why portals suck. we go. Okay, so good. But yeah, no, they came through the same way as everything does in this setting, Smokey, which is basically portals in basically, so in Witcher, portals are basically kind of a plot device almost. They can go many places, but they can also backfire. That's how Geralt gets some places he's not supposed to. That's how Ciri gets it. It's just standard Witcher fare, basically. It's a plot device.
Fair enough.
It's really not any more special. It's really not anything new. It's the same way, so if you know in Soul Calibur 6 that he appeared, in Soul Calibur 6 that he appeared, that's how he got there too. It was literally through a portal, because portals are fucking unreliable as shit in Witcher, apparently.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. Can you check your DM?
Yeah, go
Palmer? Sorry, this one I want to keep private, so yeah, just I'll message you back. But yeah, no, yeah, Witcher portals are just trash.
That's possible. I'll have to get a thought on how we'll work into the narrative.
I actually have plenty of options for you if you want them. I've actually kind of written stuff if you want or such. Because the thing is about, specifically about that, I'll explain.
I'm looking to see how much a car is.
Still waiting on Ben. Still waiting
Yeah,
on Ben.
yeah. Trad, can you give me your thoughts?
What's a coupe?
A coup? You mean like a coup? Like a coup d'etat?
No, C-O-U-P, accented E.
Oh, it's a type of vehicle, dude.
Or a couple of things, because there's a robo coupe, which is a cooking instrument.
Oh, good point,
Vegetable dicer, slicer.
Ben, can you check in, please?
Yeah, let me rock a piss and we'll be good to go.
Sounds good. I'm just checking with some others and such, and then we'll be good.
Alright, I'm ready whenever you guys are.
We'll be in just a second, Palmer. I have an idea.
It's so damn expensive.
And just to check, he is at 1 HP, correct?
Yeah.
I have a plan. Actually, you know what? Trad, do you have anything that can collect blood?
What?
Do you have anything that can collect blood, like blood bags? Several or that can function
don't-
as one.
I'm looking. I don't think so.
Check the building.
Um,
Check the building. I have a really terrible idea, but I have a plan. Get out of.
I don't really see anything in the building. I don't really have anything in my inventory. I guess I could down one of these bottles of sauce. Like a hurry.
Use it.
I guess
Use
that's
it.
something.
Wash it out afterwards, and we'll be fine.
Oh, wash it out. Better just keep trying to drink it.
Well, no, I said drink it and then wash it out afterwards.
Oh, okay.
I need that. I need the bag that some of the plant that you're carrying in. I need.
Whoa! I've only got 3 and 3.
Wow, dude, you're sounding super freaking needy. Why don't you chill down on the I need? Maybe
You
ask
want all kinds of
nicely.
things. Why don't you buy some stuff, huh? Where's your stuff?
Because I don't carry medical supplies, and for this plan to work, I actually
What do you
need
mean
the
you
medical.
don't? You just got a shit ton of money.
Yeah,
I never mind.
good enough to carry my own first aid. And I got to rely on other
Yo.
people. They're empty boxes.
Did
Do you want
just
Do you
get
want
paid a
extra
shit
one
ton of
longs
money?
or not? Yeah, but we haven't had a chance to spend it. Do you want extra one
Right,
longs or
Larry,
not?
last time you got a shitload of money. Was the first thing you did go out and buy first aid equipment? Or empty bottles?
No, it was Hidden Blade.
No. Exactly.
Now I have a plan potentially. I don't know if this will work, but
My
it
point is,
could.
don't fault me for not having the stuff. Fault him for not having the stuff.
No, I'm not faulting anyone. I'm literally asking if you have it, and then if you have any
No, I'm telling Larry to fault you.
No. I do have a plan. It's kind of iffy. It's something that I've done before. Don't ask why.
Unfortunately, your plan relies on me having stuff, which I don't know if I do.
Well, that's fine. We can make
I
do with what
don't-
we have.
I don't think we can MacGyver. We'll see what Palmer says, but if you're trying to MacGyver, I'm going to take this rubber band and this pencil.
Oh no,
and
you'll
make-
see. I actually do have a plan. It's a very strange plan, but I will explain it in just a moment.
Fine,
Well,
I have
well,
one
wait,
empty
wait.
stock bottle now, 0.25.
First of all, well, time out. First of all, before you introduce your plan, Smokey needs to finish his.
Yeah, no, he's welcome to. I'm actually thinking about this right now. I'm just making sure that it actually makes sense
Let
in my head.
Smokey. Let
Yeah,
you guys.
Larry,
you guys
calm-
can share. You guys can share. Let
Yeah, you're
Smokey,
fine. Larry, calm the fuck down.
Yeah, it's all good.
No,
Larry.
I'm sorry. Your fighting was stressing me out.
All right.
Here.
I'm sorry.
I have a
Fucking do it.
Greyhound and queso. What
Excellent.
the fuck is up, 21st century America?
Technically 22nd century.
I think he was talking to all of us. We're 21st.
Or I think we're in 23rd in this setting.
Yeah, we're 21st.
20.
It would be 22nd.
Yeah.
I thought it was 22, 25, not 21.
22nd indicates years 2100 to 2199.
2185 would be 22nd century.
Oh, 2185. Fair enough.
20 seconds.
I mean, it's on your character sheet. I didn't want to give it away. So.
Ah, that's a damn good Greyhound.
Oh shit, I didn't think.
You
of
eating
the-
dogs now or buses?
What?
Are you eating dogs or buses? You said that's a damn good Greyhound.
Lol.
Grapefruit juice and gin.
Oh.
So buses.
Yep.
Sounds like the kind of thing you would drink on a cross-country bus trip.
Let's see here. What do we have?
Shoutouts to Kingdom of Loathing for being my mixology journal as a young child.
What's up? Are we all back? We can play games?
Yeah, just about. I think Palmer's doing something.
No, I'm here, guys. What's up?
Let's go. Games.
You ready?
Yeah,
Alrighty, we're all back. We're ready to rock.
Video
Just
game.
Let's pick up where we
Very
left off.
good,
I believe
Alfina.
Smokey
Very
was
good.
talking to James.
Easy sub 7 territory.
Oh, are we good to go?
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
You alright, kid?
This is nah, man. Nah, there's. Oh, can you guys hear that?
I'm bad.
Okay, my girlfriend is taking a bath, and it's on the other side of this wall, so it's hella loud.
Wow.
Anyways, so James basically looks at you and he's like, "Nah, man, nah, I'm not all right. Dude, they're gonna, fuck. I don't know how safe this place is. I don't feel good about being in Hawthorne's place, man. He's, it doesn't sit right with me. I don't know what to do. I can't be alive. I can't be dead. I don't know how to be safe.
Calm down.
What if, and stick with me here, what if we killed you and brought you back as a zombie? You wouldn't be alive, you wouldn't be dead, all the problems would be solved. Hey.
As long as you're not here.
Yeah, Trad, chill.
He's actually nearby.
The zombie thing, is that a
If
thing?
he yells,
I like where you're going with this. Go
There are no
on.
zombies in this world. This is not based off anything more
if
specific.
Hans yells something to that effect, he's like, "Listen, man, if my face is, if you got a way of changing my face and changing what I know,
Yeah,
in here,
exactly. Super easy to get back to.
and you guys don't understand.
Plus, it's
You know, when you
faster now
become
with
a
all the things we
detective,
skip.
They chip you. They know I'm alive. They might not be able to find me with all this EMP shielding in this bitch, but
Skip
yeah,
chapter
they know
10.
I'm
It's a
out
free
here.
6 or 7
Actually,
minute
I
time
may
save.
have-
Face pretty easily. Has anybody got any
I actually
really
have a
strong
design.
drug to change his brain with?
I actually may have something that can help with the face changing as well.
I do too. It's called my fists.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, we have something a little bit separate. Disguise kit is a start, but we need. I do have a plan. Hold on. Quick question. Will that does the chip complete? Does the chip like basically? Let's say theoretically that you flatlined and came back. Would the chip track that and then show it, or would it just show death?
There's no way for you to tell.
Is there any way we could find that out? Does anyone have any information on that?
If you want to potentially dig it out of his being, it's possible you can test it that way, but otherwise it'd be hard to.
You might want to get the guy who likes to hack things
wait.
to look at it.
Yeah, you'll be fine. It comes back really quick. It's such a simple,
No,
clean game.
No. He wants to have a private conversation. You guys keep on coming in.
Oh, yeah, no, we're talking about something else over here. We're discussing something. Tell me more about
Yeah,
it.
go ahead, Smokey.
It's. Wait, what's at this point?
No, go for it.
Well, it's just that Hans said what he said and it got the kid's food. So,
Okay.
Okay.
all right. Let me try something, or let me just finish talking to him. All right. Let me get back in character. Oof, okay. All right, kid. Listen. You want to know why I'm?
This is our good plan here. I'm thinking along the right rails. Yo, what's up, Dandy? What? What it do, motherfucker?
Yeah, and I mean, man, I appreciate it. I do. But you know, it might be better off if I'm dead. For you, for me, for. I can't go through what the butterflies put me again. Not advice.
Listen, I've been where you're at before. I see a lot of myself in you. Or rather, a lot of my younger self.
Well, man,
I will
listen,
absolutely kill our hostage. I don't give a fuck.
Is some guidance. Either that, or you need to get the fuck out of here and just change right in.
Yo, happy fucking birthday,
man,
dude.
it's
Congrats.
Need help with that?
I hope you had a really good one. A day filled with Magic the Gathering. Sounds like a fucking great way to celebrate.
Dude, the only way I'm safe is if.
What were you like
You
playing
gotta get out of
draft or
jurisdiction,
just
man. Unless I'm on Mars, I'm
Arena?
not safe.
What was going
You know how
on?
expensive it is to get off world, man. It's fucking expensive. And you know, I don't know if the others know this. I don't know if you guys know what you're dealing with, but Hawthorne, man, do you guys know exactly what you retrieved for him? You can't be fucking with the likes of that. That's scarier than anything that the fucking butterflies or the
Don't worry
police.
about us. Don't worry about us. We can handle ourselves.
Dude, Hawthorne, I mean, you suit yourselves, bro, but they're doing some sick, twisted medical shit these days, bro. They're not gonna be trusted.
I'll toss him a bottle of beer out of my backpack and just nurse on that and let us figure out what the fuck to do. Okay?
I have a plan.
Dude, this is fucking warm. But thanks, I appreciate it.
And just enjoy the queso that Sid made. She's not a bad person, I promise you, and neither is Lauren.
Valravn.
don't touch my fucking queso.
He's like he kind of looks at the queso and he's very obviously not interested in reaching for it.
Just
Not out of no desire or he doesn't like queso, but he's fucking terrified.
just sit there and nurse on that.
Building
bottle.
commander
Let us figure out
decks.
what-
Yeah, boy. Edgy
You know, just
vampires.
there as he's sipping on his bar and he's kind of
That's awesome. What colors?
You guys.
Alright.
Hey, you in the back.
I'm assuming-
You a bounty hunter? You ever been a bounty hunter, man? You got that look.
Yeah. Sometimes when I'm hired to, we need.
Well, man, you should probably know. You might know. You know how messed up are you, bro? How augmented, dude? You know, bounty hunters be pretty augmented. You fuck with it?
Just recently before I hadn't, cause I didn't really want to be hacked into too much.
Nah, man, I get it, but you should know. I don't know if you got ties to the bounty hunters or the people doing
Here's
black
the joke of the
market
night.
augments or anything, but
Nah, I try to stay away from black market, but I mostly stay with the ones that pay well.
yeah, no, for sure. Well, I guess it's no bother then, but man, you all could probably benefit from knowing. And the reason he says this to Jack is just because he stands the tallest and he looks fucking beefy, and he's wondering if maybe he's on some
Super
some
edgy boy, my
rapido
man.
or something.
Not
Yeah,
yet.
he is, but not.
No. I'm not addicted. I never was.
Oh, yeah,
addicted.
you're not. That never really took place, but just based on like your size and everything, he doesn't know if you're from off-world or if you're buffed out through augmentations.
Nah,
He's
just
assuming
homegrown earther, buddy.
Alright.
because you guys don't want to know what Hawthorne and them are planning with augmentations, bro. They're able to, if you got a piece from them or even other places now, they're scientists up there. They're figuring out ways to fuck with you from a distance. I don't trust the augmentation. It's like I got police grade on me.
Dude,
I don't
side
even want this shit
combo
in me
with our
anymore, man.
surgeon.
I'm done.
Jesus Christ.
Valravn, okay, go for it. Valravn has an idea.
Dagron will approach the rest of the group and just cross his arms with a bit of a huff. We gotta figure out what to do with them.
I have a possible plan. It's not perfect, but I do have a place to store this kid indefinitely.
Can you run it by me?
Red, white,
Not
black.
without having to
Oof.
shoot you afterwards.
I like that. That's got some fucking
Or
moves,
be
dude.
dead. Take your pick. I'm not picky.
You really hate me that much.
Yep. No, he doesn't say yep. No, it's in my contract. He just moves on. He moved past it. The trick is, there is, Hans, can you do 1 life, 2 life, red life, blood life, please?
1 life, 2 life, red life. What now?
You'll see.
Character?
No. The human body only needs so much blood before it can go into shock and loss, correct? Is this correct, Hans? I'm not exactly a medical expert here.
Trad, you're muted if you're talking.
Yep.
I am the most muted.
Thank you, Trad.
What's
Nice.
up, Dr.
I was just
Acula?
shouting that more blood makes you more healthy and alive. That's all.
All right,
Okay, yes,
fucking
Worry
Nathan
about
Explosion.
bloodletting.
Continue.
Leech tactics here now? Is that what we're saying? The humors are on misaligned?
No.
Look.
It's, well, Trad is
Look.
saying that, no.
Bleach is
Basically,
mainly water.
Valravn will lay out a plan, which is basically, it's really bizarre, but basically, he wants those cybernetics off of him, okay? He wants that chip out of him or fried. I'm pretty certain we can manage that. Possible. The main point...
It'd be simple to have,
Can I finish though?
Bleach is mainly water.
Yep.
You're putting a lot of faith in me for this.
Yeah, but...
Well, he wants to die either way, so either you kill him or you get it out.
Well, let me put it this way. The plan is to is very simple. Basically, remove enough blood so that legally there is no doubt that he would be effectively dead.
Why don't
This
we
will
first
cause-
find out if it actually does that by having the hacker look at it, other than
We're
taking his
going
blood?
to. We're going to, but
That's what your boy's here for.
Can I finish my plan real quick though? Is effectively we are going to do that, trick the chip, get the chip out, and basically make that the last broadcast. Leave fingers and enough parts to make it clear that he would be dead, and I have a place to store him afterwards where he is safe and will not be threatened. It's
Why
a
we-
real
wait,
hit.
wait, wait,
All right.
why-
Well,
wait,
here's
wait.
the deal.
thing.
I can
Why
take
are
a
we
look at the
protecting
chip
him?
as well. Like if the chip, if we can get the chip out and it doesn't detect any vital signs, it's gonna register as dead. What do you
That's
think?
even
There's
better,
some
yeah.
fail-safe mode in it that's.
I don't know. I don't know exactly what they put in Vice. I never worked for Vice.
I really doubt it. That would be so tough to discern removal from death. Like how would they check it?
Entirely possible. Then it would be even better. If we can get rid of some of the cybernetics, even better. But the plan is basically fake the death, and I have somewhere to put him.
All right. I hope you're putting him in the microwave.
It might as well be.
Okay, good.
Actually, Valravn's going to walk up to the boy. Rip it.
Stun
Jing.
punch.
You're good.
Stunning strike.
Jimbo. Jimbo.
Yeah. What do you need, man?
What are you willing to do to live?
Just about anything. What do you have planned?
Pretty rough question.
You're
What do you
not
really-
gonna like this, but it's
Oh,
your
really?
only option.
I have.
I've been
Oh.
not liking what's happening to me for a long time. Just fucking out with it.
I have
I'll
back.
approach behind and just nod towards
Back.
towards
Yeah.
James.
You know.
Just let him know that he'll be okay. Just a bit.
Valrapin's gauntlet crunches slightly and closes, as in he doesn't like people behind him or within 5 feet like that. So
Fine, I'll be over here.
good. Valrapin is going
Get
to
in the
basically lay it out.
mailbox, baby.
We have a couple options here. Do you know exactly where the chip is in you? It's possible that we could simply deactivate the chip or move it. We have a very skilled hacker. He nods to Kotomo. The backup option is the one that is more risky. But either way, it will get you declared legally dead and free.
Well,
Is that man? The chip is. I don't know. As far as I know, it's in the back of my neck area. You can try to pull it out, but who's to say that when you pull it out, it doesn't send a fucking removal alert or some shit.
That's why we're doing it in here. That's why we're doing it in here. There is no alert that can be sent from in here. We are effectively completely off grid. Okay?
Yeah, I can fuck with that.
Okay, so here's the deal. Once we get it out, we can just attach it to one of us, and it'll be fine, and then ditch it not here.
Exactly. That's the plan.
We don't even have to implant it. As long as it's touching skin, it'll register temperature and blood pressure.
Gadron, would you be willing to run decoy on this?
Fuck, this is my charge. I'll do it.
Yeah. Second of all, we will want some of your cybernetics and at least some of your blood to make this extra, okay?
Hey, it's not going to work on me. Sorry, I'm a synth.
If this is if we can't be found here.
Because you sooner or later, your supplies will run out and you will have to leave. And you really want to stay in the good graces of Hawthorne. You just pointed out that they are the most corrupt and horrific people on the planet. I have somewhere different. I will talk
Colin
to you about
hit me with the mailbox.
Yeah,
Oh, that's milk? Why are you drinking milk, bro?
If you go this,
Sounds like a procedure that's going to be pretty dicey.
it is. Absolutely. There's a non-zero chance you will die, but it's a better chance at freedom than literally staying here and rotting, or going and getting killed because you tried to visit your father.
So, take your pick, kid.
Just fucking do it. And as
You can here are your
as he
options,
says this,
James.
he chugs the rest of the alcoholic beverage that he received, and he rolls up the newspaper that's in front of him, and he kind of puts it in between his teeth and bites down on it hard. And it's like, dude, just do what you gotta do, please.
To be honest, I'd rather incapacitate. It'll just make this a lot easier, bud.
Fine. Actually, Jack, could you stun him?
Well,
Stun?
I can't stun anything. Oh, stun baton? Oh,
Yeah, stun baton, man.
Yeah, well, non-lethal damage.
Yeah.
He looks up.
Yeah, exactly.
He looks up at Jack as he lifts his stun baton, and he can hear the zzz, almost like a fucking Tesla coil.
Yeah,
That
this
kinda hum
doesn't
of
knock him out for
electricity.
very long. I'm about to hit him more. Hit him again.
Yep.
Yeah, so his eyes, he looks up at him as he raises it, and he closes his eyes, not gonna fight it, kind of understands what needs to happen.
All right, you still there?
And
One
then-
more time, Jack.
What's 2 plus 2?
He, and he's already in such bad shape that he basically cattle prods. He doubles over, kind of falls forward onto the table with a thud.
All right, clear the table. Let's get this moving.
Unconscious.
Yep. Clean the table. Throw everything.
Get him into prone position.
Gadron, get ready.
All right.
Tom, you're gonna need you to direct this so that we don't necessarily murder him. Okay?
I'm assuming I'm standing here with
Yep.
with the chip.
Get Jack on the table. Clear the table off. This is the best we've got here.
Why are we leaving this?
Or not Jack on the table. Fucking Jim on the table. Jimbo.
Jack jumps on the table. I'm ready,
All
guys.
right, we're killing Larry.
Wait a minute. Why are we? My question, I'll say in character, is why are we leaving this to somebody who was raised in the ketchup factory?
Because he's still a professional doctor, and that's more than I can say about any of us.
Yeah. All I learned was a little bit of medic training, and it's not great. I'm just here to
I'm
make
very
sure he
good at
doesn't
moving
bleed
in
out.
that department.
I'm also gonna have to hack this chip off. So.
I mean, I can make a mean cocktail. That's about it.
Actually, that might be useful. Can you go see what we have? here?
Do we have any ingredients in
Yeah, exactly.
in the kitchen to make an anesthetic?
Yeah, go. Good idea.
Do we have anything I can use to make an anesthetic cocktail?
Roll me a.
Medicine.
Medicine.
No, to search the house, I would say roll me.
Investigation.
Yeah, just straight investigation is probably best.
That looks promising.
Oh, so you find what looks like a half-drank bottle of some, 40% alcohol vodka, and maybe a couple of towels in the bathroom, but that's about all you can come up with.
It's better than nothing. I've operated with less.
Yep,
You know,
don't worry.
Is it possible to make a sort of anesthetic out of all this?
Just it's a sterilizer now. That's all we
Probably
need.
not. More so, you can either pour it over the wounds or get him drunk, but he's already incapacitated. That's probably the best you got.
Yeah, no.
Use the towels to clean and stem bleeding. That's all I got for you.
All right, fair enough. I tried.
No, you're fine, dude. You tried. It was good. No, sorry. What were you saying, Hans?
Oh, I was
Hans,
saying towels are a well-known main ingredient of anesthetic.
Okay, good to know. Thank you, Trad.
I fucking tried to
And Palmer, can you check Discord, please?
Alright, so what's gonna happen? I'm assuming a hacking check.
Yeah, I have hacking and computing lined up because I'm gonna have to remove the chip from Jim and place it into Daggeron.
Well, wait a minute. Wouldn't you? Can you use your HUD to discern where the chip is exactly?
It's already in the back of his neck. We're just gonna slice right down and it'll show up.
Oh
no.
Wouldn't it be better to just incision directly where it's at?
That's what he said.
Do you know it? Are you?
Can I find that with computing or hacking?
Trad or Palmer?
What's up? What was the question?
Can we find it?
Can you find the chip?
Pinpoint the exact spot of the chip on his neck with hacking.
Probably not, but however, I mean, you can see significant, obvious scarring, in a certain area, but you can't, there's no way for you to feel or anything like that. You have no idea, like if it's on his brainstem, on the tip of his spine, you're not sure.
Hans, cut there.
There's no way that you could hack, even with your vital comms, you wouldn't be able to deduce exactly where.
Yeah, just have Hans cut it open and I'll fucking short it for a second and replant it somewhere.
Sounds good.
We need to drain the blood though first, because it's gotta look like he's dead.
Yeah, no, that is why we had the bottle, and that's why one of the things I was hoping to find perhaps in here with the first aid kit would be piping, like the
tubing.
The yeah, tubing. Thank you.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, there's a printer here. It's gonna have some sort of sprayer duct.
Perfect. We'll take that.
That's not tube.
You're literally using tubing from a printer.
Fuck it. He's not really
Look,
that
worst
hard.
case scenario, there's a toilet right here that has some sort of flex pipe connecting the cold water
You don't
inlet.
know that. You don't know that. We're in the future.
Okay, my question is, what happens if we worst case scenario this shit?
No,
Who gives a fuck? He wants to die
Yeah,
anyway.
we just kill him. We give it to him faster.
Fuck him.
But where do we place him? We can't just leave a dead body.
We
here.
shove him in the printer, dude. Fuck, he'll be fine.
Wait. The intended end of this is not to have a dead body.
Yes, that's correct. But if we have a dead body, it's not that big a deal either.
Yeah, we just loot all of his cybernetic parts, attach them to ourselves, and we live on as him. Perfectly fine, dude. It's the circle of life.
Oh my fucking god, we're terrible people.
This carbon 20,
And
21,
my balls
whatever,
are
dude,
dropping.
everything is like.
Oh, this fucking session went to the.
We're essentially trying to survive at the bottom rung of the ladder here. That's what we're trying to do daily.
Alright, let's start the surgery, I suppose.
Raven is actually going to gather the materials from the printer and all that. Blood cybernetic first.
Things so that the blood's not.
All right, so give me the process as you cut. What are you cutting with? Like
Actually, Dagron, you have something perfect for this. It's sanitized, it's automatically going to cut perfectly, and it's going to basically be better than a scalpel.
Yeah, and it cauterizes as you cut.
Exactly.
Or my knife.
The knife.
The phase shift knife, because it's gonna cauterize.
Actually, I have a fire
Are
axe,
you
too.
proficient with knives?
Yes.
Trad?
Yes.
Trad.
Trad is the one that has to do this, isn't he?
Sure.
Sure. That's the answer I want to hear from my doctor.
I mean, okay. He's okay.
Is Trad the one doing this, or is Katomo the one doing
I
this?
would hope it's the doctor doing this.
I'm not the dude. I'm the Fuck, I just know what we need to do.
He's the noise.
Yeah, I am the nurse at this point.
I will reluctantly hand Hans.
He's proficient. He's proficient, boys.
I will reluctantly hand Hans the beast. You got it.
So you know, I do have a +5 in medicine. So you know.
I'm so proud of you, Trad. We'll be giving you advantage all the time. Do you need drugs or anything in your system to make this go better?
I will never say no to some drugs.
Excellent. What do we have, Larry?
I mean,
No, I don't have anything to help him. I have anything to not help him.
Who says this is for help? No.
I'm not giving you any drug I would give you right now would actually make it worse.
Okay.
Oh, damn it.
I'm gonna go ahead and whisper my role to Palmer so that he can do with what he wants with this without, you know.
Why are you whispering it? That's bullshit.
Oh no.
Oh, this is
Baby,
good.
I don't give a fuck.
This is good.
Oh, this is so good. Oh,
Roll it straight out.
No, he whispered it.
There it is. That's my roll. When I just whispered it to you.
you have advantage, by the
Okay.
way. You do have
Oh, wait,
advantage.
let me whisper you
Okay,
one
roll
more
one more time with advantage. You're
Oh,
gonna need
Jesus Christ. Now we don't have a 4.
He's gonna need it.
There it is.
Alright, as Trad takes the blade from Smokey, takes a deep breath, Hans' his shaky hand all of a sudden steadies with the expert precision of a cyber surgeon
Oh my
as he
fucking God.
pushes the fucking whatever makes the phase actually come out of the edge of this blade. He pushes it into the back of James' neck, and realizes immediately it was too high. James's brain has been severed from the stem.
What?
Well,
James is dead.
No,
hold
he's
on,
there,
Val.
right?
Don't even
I don't
worry about
know.
it. We're fucked.
No.
He's dead.
my
Why
God.
are we fucked? He's dead. He's
The
already dead.
cut is, fortunately, the cut is so wide that you do see the chip connected at the base of the brainstem. The chip is intact, however, the brainstem is not.
Is he
He's
actually
not
dead?
invincible.
Hang on.
All right,
hang
fuck. We gotta get the chip. Just get the chip out. We'll
Yep,
fucking
we're
make this work.
Who gets? Can I grab at it first? Is right there?
Yeah.
You can yank it and take the flesh with it if you want. He's
God,
about
no.
2 minutes from brain death. So.
I heard someone at some point say something about putting the chip in the Smokey. Now,
Yep.
I'll be honest. I tuned in and out of that conversation a little bit. However,
Wait, putting the chip in?
Did you sauce in and out a little bit?
yes, I saw it out in conversation.
Saucing in and out.
The last thing I remember is that we were trying to put it in the Smokey so it would have some kind of vital signs to read from. So I'm going to grab it out, flesh bits and all, and try to shove it into Daggeron's mouth.
No.
No, stop. No,
All
actually,
right, roll for it. Fuck it.
I'm stop. Actually, I will we're talking.
Fuck it. Roll for it.
The move.
That's fine.
I thought we were just having me hold the damn
As you attempt to dig the tip out with using mostly your nails to dig in what would be the fleshy tissue of the brain,
Yes.
you feel the ground shake beneath you guys. Something heavy. It's noticeable even through the significant dense walls that you're dealing with here.
I would still like to continue to try to do what I'm doing.
You remove the chip
Reflex
from his.
shaking ground.
You remove the chip from the back of his brainstem, his body kind of losing all of its firmness as it kind of lays limp on the table. And right outside, you can feel the earth shake as all of a sudden you can hear the commotion of boots. You
We're
can
so
hear
fucked right now.
you can hear the mechanics of a large machine of sorts come out. You can hear the wheels turning as its significant heaviness is enough to kind of shake the bottle off of the table, and the vodka goes smashing to the ground. The beer bottle that James emptied rolls off of the couch, breaks into pieces. You hear a banging on the wall, some chatter from outside, but you don't know what's happening out there. It's 12 to shove the Daggeron's mouth during the commotion. Okay, Daggeron, roll a reflex to combat it.
Fail.
Oh, he steps away with his mouth closed, like, "Oh, what the fuck, man?" And as he does, you hear as a fucking hole is blown through this huge wall right here. Not big enough for anybody to get through, just a pretty focused point of firing. And as that happens, one of these guys step outside the hole. You can only really make out a finger and a hand as a large smoke-based grenade is dropped in through the hole. Everybody needs to roll initiative.
Fucked.
Boner!
Perfect.
Hold on, let me clear initiative first.
Yep, go for it.
Go ahead.
18, Super Chieftain.
I rolled a 17 plus 3 to 20.
19 on my end.
Ah, fuck. Hold on.
So 19 on my end. I'll edit it. I can't apparently. I don't know why. I don't know why. I can edit. I've been able to edit my initiative for a while. I don't know why.
There we go.
I'm at a 19.
I can too.
Yeah, it's weird.
That
I
is
mean,
weird.
that's just an option. That's just an option that everybody has.
That's only mine. Yeah, this is a little strange. Can you guys do that in my campaign?
Nope.
No, that's not recently though.
I can.
Yeah, it might
Weird.
it might just be a thing in roll 20. But okay.
And the only
Okay.
reason I ever do it is because I get advantage on my initiative. So
All right, let's see. I have this thing made somewhere. Where is it?
Can I point out real quick as combat begins? That dude totally fucking lied to us. He told us this was a safe house. I do not feel very safe. I feel pretty attacked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel really attacked right now.
Actually, no, I didn't say it. So I'm sorry.
My safe space has been
Violated?
violent.
Yeah. Fucking tell me about it.
Hold on.
Again, I'm just gonna reinforce the fact that I'd rather stitch myself up at home than go to the fucking doctor.
And this is why, right here.
Fucking Dr. Kevorkian over here. You are now forever deemed Dr. Kevorkian.
I rolled 2 perfectly legitimate dice.
Yeah,
I'm
what were they?
good.
5 and 7.
I choose not to answer that.
More than welcome.
They were
to
pretty
know.
fucking bad.
All right, so I'm gonna put my response in the chat right here. Doubt.
All right, you guys are good to go. Oh wait, I forgot to put the big boy on there.
Be able to roll sense motive against me to see what I did.
wait, roll sense motive against
I
Strad?
am rolling sense motive right now.
Against
What-
Strad or against?
No, because you messed up. You don't need to roll. You fucked up. It's pretty.
Yeah, well, 9's not gonna get me anywhere. I retract my statement.
All right,
Nope.
you guys.
Performance. Perfect.
Where is the character sheet? Oh, there it is. I hate this. This is annoying.
Remember, if you hold shift and double click on a token, it'll open the associated character sheet.
Oh, damn. All right, that's way nicer.
Yeah,
Okay,
boy.
thank you. All right. All right, so. Okay, you guys are ready to take your turns. Daggerman, you are up first, my man. Go ahead. What do you got?
Son of a bitch.
Are they just opening fire on us? They're not saying anything?
Well, right now there's just a giant hole, and there's a grenade
a smoke?
that's been
Smoke
dropped
grenade.
in that is now pillowing smoke. Their intention is to flush you guys out. It's pretty obvious. You don't really have vision of them except for the torso of the guy standing in front of the hole. That's
Kill
about
him.
it.
Can I take a? Is your body just laying prone right now?
It's laying, limp and dead on the table.
He's dead.
Meat shield. Yeah, we severed his fucking brainstem, dude. He's not gonna be doing any walking or talking
Yeah,
weight.
he done.
God.
I told him it was a chance that he would die.
It was a non-zero chance.
Yep.
I mean, that's fair.
Non-zero.
Can I take a
100.
Huh? Where is it?
Nothing.
You said also 100. Yeah, I got you.
I said not 100.
Oh.
All right, so what are you doing?
Can I see well enough to be able to take a shot at this guy?
Yeah, you can shoot. Attempt through the hole. He's gonna have half cover. We'll call it +2 AC.
Mm-hmm.
Or is his hand still in the hole?
No, but you can through the hole is large enough that you can see his torso on the other side.
Would I be able to get sneak attack if I tried to do a melee attack on him?
Yeah, you will get. No, you wouldn't have advantage, and nobody's close enough.
If I move right here, she's close enough.
No. They have to be within 5 feet of the enemy.
Of the enemy, not you.
Wrong.
Yeah.
Wrong.
That's correct,
Where
actually.
is it? Is it different on this?
It's different on this.
Maybe.
An
Might
ally
be.
has to be within 5 feet of me.
Nope. Let me check it. Hold on.
No. It might be.
Yeah, it might be.
A lot of
Yeah,
things are
okay.
different.
It might be
Scout-
that way to coincide with the gun-style combat. I
Nope,
wouldn't-
it's not. It's actually if you don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it, as in the target of the attack. The enemy is incapacitated, and you don't have disadvantage on the attack roll. No, you do not get sneak attack.
Son of a bitch.
It's all good.
You want to fire some caps at him or what?
Yeah, I'll take a shot with my I'll take a shot with my with beauty.
Alrighty, go ahead.
That 5 definitely misses.
5 misses. Yes, it does. So, you shoot with one solid shot from the pistol, and it
It's
kind of
silence.
penetrates the wall. Oh yeah, it is silent, so it would make a less sound as it penetrates the wall next to where the hole is, but goes wide of the actual target on the other side. As you guys are saying this, smoke is still filling the room.
Can
Your
I
vision is becoming reduced, but you have movement if you want to take the risk.
hide?
You can hide if you want.
Alright, I'll use my cunning action to hide in here. Do I need to roll stealth or?
No, you're fine.
Alright, that's my turn.
Alrighty. Valravin, you are up next, my friend.
Yep. All right. Let's see here. I'm going to. Let's see here.
I'm wondering
They already know we're here, so there's no more point.
attacking a Hawthorne offense.
Let's see here. I am actually going to go right here, but he has half cord. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just debating. I couldn't move right here. I was right here. We are going to. Do we want to move back from the room, guys? Overall, checking.
It might be a good idea to try.
I think it would be pretty stupid to not try to evacuate the room they're smoke grenading and pouring into. Maybe
Yep.
set up in the next room, but they might smoke grenade that too.
Oh, they're most likely going to do plenty of things. I'll take a shot at him once.
Can you see him through the smoke?
Yeah, apparently still.
Yeah,
Oh.
you can see him. Well, no, you wouldn't have good vision of him from the other side of the hole. You would have to move to at least right there.
Hold on, that would be 10, and then I get.
Poor James, I knew thee well.
No, you didn't. Alright, so I'm just going to do that movement that you just saw right now. I'm going to move right here. I'll shoot him, and then I'm going to move, okay? We'll shoot at him and then move.
Yeah, by all means.
Alright. Does a 17 hit?
It does not hit.
Alright, thought so. Then we're going to back around the corner, and then we're boink, boink, and then we're good. Yeah.
Alrighty.
We fucked up, Valravin.
Hans, you are up next, my man.
This in the center here. This is the door.
Yeah, it's I think it's not a door as much. Yeah, it would be a door.
Okay, I was thinking it was the thing on the left here. I guess that's just a window, though, huh?
Yeah, that's like what I would imagine is almost like a, what are they called? Like a little cocktail bar area.
I think I feel
I
you.
want to take it to a gay bar.
Okay. I want to try to just scoot up into the bathroom there.
No taking shots before you do?
Well, I can't really see him too well, but I want to ready to attack anyone who comes into range.
Good call.
Anybody hostile comes into range, I suppose.
Alrighty, sounds good.
I'll end my turn there.
Alrighty, this mech is going to move. Oh, let me double check its movement.
Bunker Buster.
Okay, so it'll move. It'll move here. It'll and right here it'll fire a shot at the door in an attempt to blow it down, and it misses the door.
No.
Okay, good job.
No.
All
It
right.
hits the door, but it doesn't do enough damage to completely disintegrate it based on the strength of it.
I was about to say,
However, the
security.
door is extremely peppered with bullets.
Yeah.
You guys can kind of see some of the light that's coming through from the other side. To the kind of the counterpoint of what the mech here was doing, is it's kind of creating a little bit more oxygen in lieu of where the smoke is filling up this room. And it's gonna end its turn there. Kodomo, you are up next.
Do I get any bonus for taking point blank range shots at people?
No, not unless you have the point blank feat.
Ah, okay.
Even then, yeah, you have this disadvantage even if you go up.
Yeah, you're actually at a disadvantageous. And I like to think that's because the enemy could like, smack it out of your hands or something like that.
Yeah, it's typical action movie shit.
Also, barrels are long.
I'm gonna move 10 feet here and take a crack at this guy.
Alrighty.
With the ye old assault rifle, and is a 17's probably not gonna hit with half cover.
17 is a miss. As you it peppers the sides of the hole, but that's about all that it yields.
I'm gonna take my 20 feet and go here because it's all. Wait, no, I have 25 feet, so I'll go here and then up one. At least somewhat kind of covered from this guy.
Yep. All right.
And I'll end my turn.
Poor James.
Big Dick Jack, what do you got?
Shield.
What is this over here?
Is everyone counting their ammo?
What's this right here?
Good lads. Good lads. I'm up for a wet. Hold my pint, love. I'm up for a shit.
Probably like we'll call it like a dresser.
That sucks. Half cover is gonna make this fight really long. Our best bet is to just literally tuck into the back
on it, so I imagine it's
and hope we can get away with this. Probably happened due to Trad's real shit rolls, but that's all right. We won't blame him. You gotta blame the dice.
All right, fuck it.
I'm actually gonna get up and go to the bathroom, and I'll be right back.
Whatever. Second win. 1d8, 1d10. I'm fully healed.
Alrighty.
I took Rapido, dude. So I'm gonna do a con check.
You took which rap? Okay. Give me 1 second.
Yikes! I am actually addicted.
Yo, you're fucking mad addicted.
I don't know if there's a variation of how addicted you are. I think you're just addicted or not.
Yeah, I know, and you're addicted.
Yeah, I'm addicted.
You got a permanent -4 on any checks involving the people ability.
Jesus.
You are while under the effect, you have an additional reaction, movement speed increased by 5. Blah blah blah.
It's actually gonna get right
And it lasts 1 minute, so you got 10 turns before you have to lose your turn.
Up on this bitch's ass. Let's go.
All right.
So basically, it's a free haste.
Not really. It only gives you a reaction.
Not as good as haste. It's only reaction, but it's the 5 speed plus the reaction is pretty good if you're up on someone they try to run away.
Yeah, yeah, if you're a melee, for sure. All right, what are you swinging on me, Jack?
I used all my actions. I passed.
Oh yeah, that's true. So you're just standing in front of him now?
Standing in front. I bonus action healed.
Okay.
Action. Rapido.
Yeah, you're right. All right, so next up is the law enforcement officer. He's going to attempt to take a step back, which would warrant. Yeah, actually, he's going to move this direction, which would warrant 2 attacks of opportunity from the hammer.
Only one.
The first one misses.
Wait, why 2?
Because he's got the Rapido.
Yep.
Got the Rapido. Dude, I got addicted for it. Come on.
He's got 2 reactions now.
Look, yeah. Come on, you got this shit.
Fuck me.
Oh.
No, you don't.
Nothing.
Through the small hole, he kind of jabs through it, and unfortunately, the law enforcement officer is just quick enough to get out of the range, so that the second one is kind of whiffing at air.
Yeah.
He's going to now attempt to blow out the lock in the door with his gun to finish what the mech started. Let's see. It's gonna do, yeah. So that will officially deplete the HP of the door. It is now it's now unlocked. Unfortunately, he's out of actions, so he's going to have to somebody else is gonna have to open it, push it open with a bonus action. And with that, the next law enforcement officer is up. He's going to use up all of his movement to get, what is this movement? Okay, to get here. The next law enforcement officer is going to do the same to move here. Alrighty. So he's going to stop just before the hole. I'm sorry, right here, just before the hole, which is in front of Larry still. And in this turn, Daggerin, you guys are up. The smoke bomb has filled the room about as much as it's going to, making it a little bit harder to breathe. But it's, it doesn't go for forever. So aside from the haze and the harshness on the oxygen in the room, that's about all it's done. It didn't explode or do any kind of damage.
Okay, and is it filling in here?
I mean, it's trickled into there, just like if you were smoking something, would eventually seek to fill up the rest of the room.
Right. I'll look to Valravn. What do we do?
Out.
You can answer.
No, I did. Out the back. That's the best option if we're going to escape.
Is there a back?
I would assume that there's a wall back there. That seems like a back.
I think this right here is actually the back exit.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, assuming that they haven't covered it, that is the option.
Yeah, what you see and what
kill
you hear is currently what's out on the map. You don't know about anything out there yet.
Yep. It's your call. What do you think? What does everyone think? Because my thinking is
this seems bad.
Can I take a moment in comms and just let people know that there's a back door?
I would love for you to do that. Otherwise, Jackhammer was not going to leave.
Yep. Good look.
Jackhammer would not know what the fuck's going on. He thinks
he's standing in front of a hole, in front of a dead body on a table.
Yeah, he just rapidoed. He's ready to make a last stand.
Yeah,
He's
he's
like,
rapid it out of his fucking brains.
I'll just say under my breath, I'm sorry, James. And
There was no peepo poo poo. It was just peepo pee pee.
I'll hold my action. If an enemy gets within
How bad are we right now?
if
Jesus
an enemy gets in range of
Christ.
either
This is
Valravn
not
or
good.
Tomo,
What the fuck have I stumbled back into?
Alrighty.
we'll shoot.
You gonna end your turn then?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Valravn, you are up next, my friend.
all right. Let's see here. Well, let's see here. I'm just debating because the door is back here. How far away is that damn thing? I can get there, and it still has line of sight, sort of.
Oh, we in the big trouble right now.
We're going to move. So let's see here. No, we're gonna go right to here. Now we're ready in action for anything that comes in my line of sight. Actually, wait.
fuck
Hold on. Can I use a bonus action to listen to the door at the door?
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Click the
Roll
wrong
me,
button there.
Perception.
Yeah, I guess perception, straight perception would be straight.
All right. Yeah, sure.
Everything all right, Ben?
Yeah, no, I just hit the mouse 4 button, which
17.
basically backs out on the
17.
last
So
thing
as
I
you
have
press
clicked.
your ear to the door, you listen for anything on the other side. The door is very solid metal, but the best you can hear through that is that you can't tell anything on the other side. You don't hear anything on the
I
other
think
side.
Smokey actually said he opened it.
Oh, did he?
The door.
He opened it entirely.
Okay,
Well, then you
okay.
can just see through then with your perception that there's nothing on the other side.
I'm going to
Just a path
overcome
going through.
Oh, I'm gonna get fucking
I
gunned
opened
down.
the door and I'm
Holy
kind of
shit.
ushering people out. But
Okay.
if anybody gets in range of either Valravn or Kotomo, I'm just taking a shot.
I'm actually switching over to. I'm actually going to use my action instead of readying an action to sheathe the. Actually, to ready my weapon, I'm going to have my 21st century pistol and my fire axe.
Oh, we gonna fucking die.
Alrighty. Do you have dual weapon fighting or whatever?
Don't need it. I can do it either way, and there's no reason for me to because.
Palmer, are we gonna? Is there any way we're not getting out of here? Do you want to just since we're running? Is there any way that we might go down, or can we just fast track? All right.
Are you guys going to commit to escaping?
It looks like that's the plan.
Yeah.
Well, the Warburg mech might get to Kotomo before you can
Okay.
push through. Alrighty. So Hans, you are up next.
We're leaving.
With that in mind, I'm actually going to hold position and still ready the same thing.
Oh,
Ready to
my
actually
God.
fire to anything that comes in range.
Alrighty.
Wow. Ballsy.
The
Yep.
mech is up, and it's going to use.
Pretty much anything from like this spot forward.
So it's going to use half its movement to get to the door. I'm going to call it its other rest of its movement to kind of just crush over the door and knock it down. It'll only peek in about this far. And it'll scan the room, seeing Katomo obviously right in front of it.
Pop, 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 pop.
What is it? Shift click?
Shift double click to open up its character sheet.
That's all right. Just put me in the ground, baby.
Oh, there it is. Dope.
You got
It'll
it.
fire a standard assault rifle at Katomo.
20. Yeah, I'm down.
Katomo has been downed. And the Warbird mech is out of turns, so we'll end its turn.
I get my shot about.
I can't change my own HP all of a sudden again.
Oh yeah, that's my fault.
Hold on, I need to check my. Yeah, I can't either.
And nobody can. It's because I set these. When I make the new maps, I'll make sure to do that ahead of time. It's just the ones that when I copied and pasted them, they were uneditable, so they're gonna be uneditable on all of them.
It's all good.
All right, you're good now. You can edit it.
Okay, as it came in, I took that shot of with a 23 as it came into the door.
Okay. 23 does hit.
Yep, 6 damage minus whatever.
You were you were 2 damage from being just straight dead, Ben.
Yep. I guess I have to roll a death save here.
Yes.
Yes.
What am I rolling?
Just
It's just a
straight
flat
D-
D20.
Straight D20.
Yep,
50-50. Well, actually,
And higher,
50
they're
better.
Higher than a 10?
10 or higher.
Yeah,
10
we
or
doing
higher.
carbon. Your boy rolled a 13.
You
There we go, that's a
one-
death
one-
save.
one save.
All right, so I have what, 1 HP?
All right,
zero.
no. So I'm gonna
No.
go there, and on the way, we're going like this. I stim him on the way out.
Okay.
He gets
So-
stimmed, so you gotta roll for addiction.
No, are stims addicting? I don't think they
Yeah.
are.
Yep.
Oh, they
Yeah,
are?
yeah.
Oh, even better. Oh,
What is this?
Ending.
Is this fortitude?
Or two.
No, you're a synth. You're actually immune.
no, you have
I'm not
advantage.
immune. I'm resistant to disease. I get
wait, wait,
advantage
wait.
on
Oh,
disease checks.
Wait, do stims even work on synths?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, they
It
do?
does.
do?
It specifies that it does.
Yeah,
Okay, good.
I have an advantage on checks to avoid disease.
Well, it's not disease.
Does it
It's
Not a
addiction.
disease. It's an addiction. But
Is
I don't know.
addiction? All right, philosophically, is addiction a disease?
Oh my god,
It is,
no.
yes, I believe it is.
Oh,
But
All right.
wow.
That's Is that your ruling?
hold on. Well, there's got to be something on sense being addicted, right?
Yeah.
I feel like there should be.
I feel like they shouldn't either.
No, I
they
feel like
shouldn't
there
either, but
should be, because technically
you'd
synths
think
are
that
still
they would have
half
the foresight
human.
to include that in the.
Yeah, I mean, if they have a check to be advantage on checks to avoid disease, that means
Okay,
they can
I'll give
still.
you advantage on it, but I won't say that you cannot be addicted.
Okay, I assume an 18 is enough to pass.
Yeah, an 18 is good. You're not addicted, but you
Okay,
are,
so what does stim do for me?
You regain 2d4 plus 2. I'll let you or Larry roll that.
I'll roll it. Fuck it.
It doesn't really. I mean, it has to be 1 to get you back up. Oh, you're gonna take Larry's roll.
I'm definitely taking Larry's roll. So I have made it to 1 HP, or am I
No,
taking
you're
10?
you're
Should
at
have
10.
10, right?
All right. Well, I'm still stuck where I'm at.
Well, you can get up on your turn. It's
No, yeah,
literally-
you're prone and we're stuck where you're at. So. Yeah.
Yeah. So that ends Jack Hammer's turn. The law enforcement officer is now gonna step in. Oops, fuck. He's underneath the.
Yeah, he's underneath the war mech.
Yeah, here. He's gonna step. He's gonna step in this far. He's going to immediately run to James and drag his. He's gonna flip him over to see where the incision was, and he's gonna pick up his body with his action. The next.
Interesting.
The next officer is going to come here. The next one's gonna make it here. And now I would say that if you guys want to escape, what's up?
You know they can dash as an action and move double movement.
Yeah, but they can't get past the mech that's blocking the door.
I mean, they would get further in. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You know.
just give a note to-
Here.
Yeah, no.
All of
before
a
we
sudden, they're halflings.
Allied units can move through each other in this.
Yeah,
You think-
Yeah, nice, Bryce. This has been
difficult.
fun, but
It's
we've been
difficult.
wrecking this campaign
Thematically, this is a
intentionally.
big-ass machine.
All right,
bro.
no, if you want to rule that, you can do that. I'm down for
Yeah,
it.
in this case, I would just say that, and it's probably best for you guys, to be honest.
Yeah, you're fine.
Super best for us right
So
now.
I would almost say now with the, I guess the mech could hit Ben again. Otherwise, you guys could just bail unless somebody wanted to.
I mean,
Well-
you can go for it because my action isn't to directly leave.
Okay. Yeah. We'll go ahead and dagger in. It's your turn.
I will. Do I have 40 feet of movement? Let me see.
Yeah, you do.
Tomo.
Just get out. Save yourself. We're good. Go. Leave. What are you
I will
doing
go.
running back?
Oh,
We're fine.
I will go to Katomo, use my action to lift her up.
And you will
Oh my
stay
God.
there. You can't move anymore.
I will use my bonus action, the cunning action, and get the fuck back where I was.
You won't. You can only move half movement.
Excuse me?
If you're carrying someone, you can only move half movement.
You're encumbered.
No, I just got her up. I'm moving back to where the fuck I was. So
You're not.
Oh, he just wants to stand her up and run away?
Yeah, that works. That makes sense.
Sure.
And I can use my bonus action to get the fuck back where I was.
You're right. You can definitely do. I'm sorry. That was Smokey. That was just a really weird action there. I wasn't expecting you just.
It was wording too. You said picture up. It sounded like.
Yeah,
It
some of the
sounded like you were
cyberpunk
taking a
elements
risk.
are really
You
cool.
can do
I'm
it,
playing
but
a
you don't have
hacker, and
to.
I'm actually thoroughly enjoying it. I've been down quite a few times, but level 1
All
stuff.
right. So Q.
Girl, you can move on her
Oh,
own. That's my turn.
Alrighty, and you stand. You stood her up, right?
Exactly where I'm at.
Okay. So Valravn, you are up next, my friend.
Valravn's actually going to speak specifically over the comms to Kotomo. Kotomo, shred it. We're leaving.
Okay.
Ping,
Shoot
no,
the
ping
body?
it. Shred it. We're leaving. Yep. Ping.
Oh, ping the body. Oh yeah, ping
Well, ping them and all of them, and then he's going to leave 40, 80 out the door.
Okay.
80. Damn.
Because I'm using my move and my standard.
You guys are
Who
all
did I just
40s.
skip? Hans? I skipped you on accident.
That was
Yeah,
me.
Hans.
40 feet of movement.
Go ahead, Hans. You were up.
Yeah, Hans, you want to come with? You coming?
I am gonna scoot here.
Hans, we all just took a really big beating. She went down to 1. Let's go.
Oh, I know it. So I've got a firebomb.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
baby, do it!
Yes!
Throw at the body.
Yeah,
I
throw
would
it-
like to
Hit the
give
body.
Firebomb
Yeah.
directly to the body.
Fuck yeah! Let's get the fuck out of here, boys.
Hold on, let me see. Where is firebomb and weapons?
Yeah.
Like in the.
It's an
I
item.
have an-
It's an item.
Yep.
I don't know anything about it. I just have one.
It's okay. It'll do things.
It does.
Yes.
It's an automatic hit, and it does 2d6 plus 2 damage.
I'm actually gonna do a closed comms only to Hans real quick.
It's
As you
basically
will.
a fireball.
Yeah.
Okay.
After that, I'm shooting over here, and that's the end of my turn. But yeah.
Wait,
Over
where
here.
is it? Gear? Is it in gear?
Should be
It's
in
on,
gear.
yeah, it's under gear.
Yeah, I saw it in gear, but I didn't see
Okay.
Yep, I have it right here.
Oh,
Actually.
you make a ranged attack against a creature and treating it the firebombs. Treating the firebombs fire as an improvised weapon. On a hit, the target takes 1d4 fire damage at the start.
All right, so you're not proficient with this. All you do is your dex or your strength, whatever's.
Don't fucking choke it.
Yeah, if you do, you douse Ben.
No.
Well,
Not
I've
terrible.
always wanted to be on
You make
fire.
it DC 10.
All right.
A creature can end this damage. by
No.
using-
Yeah, it has to hit the person. Is it?
Oh, it has to meet his DC?
It's an attack. It's a
what-
ranged attack.
But what if he was just throwing it at the table?
DC
Sure.
is anything not an object.
If he's throwing it at the table,
Yeah,
then-
he hits it. Yeah.
Easy 10.
yeah, but we'll say it hits. It does 1d4. They're both on fire. The dead body of James is now burning up.
That's what I wanted here. And then I just
All
scoot
right.
Sure.
Perfect. Yep.
The mech moves forward
Oh,
now to step forward to where the flames are,
It starts putting it out.
Nope.
and it just.
I'm gonna laugh if it has the fire.
Say it. No, it should have fire suppression. It's a mech. Why wouldn't it?
No, don't give him any ideas. What's wrong with
It's
you?
yeah.
No,
it
it's
does
fine.
Have
It
is
uses
immune to
talag-
it.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It's
All
better
right.
than shooting one of us, Trad.
It is a flame.
There's a flamethrower, but so it's going to use its flamethrower without any of the gas ignited to kind of blow the fire, which is going to spread the
Sure.
fire onto the couch behind it, but extinguish a little bit of the soldier in front. And I'll call that a
Action.
extinguishing of the soldier.
That worked. Sure. He didn't extinguish
Proto,
his body.
you are up next.
Fire.
All right, I'm going. Since I'm up, I'm gonna roll to shoot James's corpse.
Oh, I thought you were gonna ping it. Echo ping.
Nah, I don't have it. I used it already.
Okay, fair enough.
Does I assume a 24 hits his dead
24
corpse?
does hit.
2d8 plus 3. That's gonna be 7, 4, 11, 14. So I assume that's gonna do a good chunk to
Yeah,
the
14,
fucking corpse.
Pretty much, you pepper his corpse. This poor dude. You pepper his corpse, rattling off a few shots that strike him in the torso and moving up to one catching him on the side of the dome.
Good. That's what I wanted.
And that'll be your action. Do you want to take your movement?
Yeah, he's leaving.
And we'll say with this movement now that you guys have all made it further than they can chase.
Perfect.
35 puts me there.
We'll assume that Ben closes the metal door and locks it behind him.
Or I'm the last one out. I'm the last
Which
one
would
out.
force. So we will go
Fuck
ahead and
you
just,
are.
you know, we'll go ahead and
Alright.
speed this up. You guys have escaped.
Yay! All right,
Jesus.
I'm fading. Are we done here? Or is
Yeah,
it-
we can call it there for the night because I have two different directions. I have to go to way out.
Oh my god! All right, this is supposed to be a one shot. It's turning into a 3-shot. Jeez.
Oh
Yeah,
no!
it's
Did you guys
never-
want to finish it here? Because I could have.
No, 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 no,
No, oh, hell no.
It's
Oh, I
fine.
thought you wanted to continue it. That's why I changed
No,
it.
no, it's good. It's good. It's good. No, it's good.
No, that's perfect. Yeah, I want
Oh,
it.
you changed. Okay, so it's supposed to end before we got here.
You guys
right?
were gonna die here initially.
Nice.
There's gonna be.
I love
Eamon was gonna betray you, and you guys were going to get.
I fucking knew that guy was.
Yeah, I figured as much.
I don't help him.
Yeah, like pay us up front, and then we should just run, and we should have killed this fucker and left him in the ground. Just
You went
dump-
to his safe house, so.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
because people are dumb. I didn't care at this point. It's a one shot. I don't
Yeah.
care if my fucking character dies.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're not going. Don't worry, Larry. You got plenty of backups.
I got plenty of backup. Anyway, I'm going to bed. Good night, guys. Thank you.
Right,
so
man.
much.
Good night,
I am
Larry.
figuring out so
Yeah.
much. Good night, guys.
Larry,
Yeah, good
wait,
game.
before you go,
What?
before you go, Larry, I just want to let you know that you're very much loved.
Thank you very much, Smokey. Good
I
night.
care about you, dude.
All right.
Larry,
What?
I want you to know if you die, you better put me in your will.
Fuck you, man.
I
Yeah.
gotta give him shit.
That's fine.
Fair enough.
All right.
I've known Larry long enough.
No, that was fucking hilariously funny. I'm just so glad that Trad did exactly what I thought. Like the moment I'm like, okay, this like the moment he did, I'm like, okay, he's either being paid off and his, you know, like the he's either the Houston stooge, or he just really doesn't like
All
this
right,
guy.
I gotta cut out.
Yeah.
All right, so we have 30 minutes left. Yo, Chad, you got any interim shit we can knock out?
No.
No.
Why I've done anything fucking productive in the last week or two.
Masturbation and Guitar Hero is productive?
No, I quit smoking.
Oh, congrats, man.
Nice.
Yeah,
Is
I'm
it
not,
is
like-
it is this just a dry patch?
Huh? No, cigarettes, nicotine, whatever.
Oh, good. Yeah, I mean that'll make you antsy.
Oh yeah, no, I've been a fucking mess for like 3 days now.
Sorry to hear that.
About how long it's been. Yeah, no, and that doesn't make me very productive for anything. So when Palmer says he's got 1 more week's worth of session, awesome.
That's great. Yeah, no, I also want to continue this because I don't know about you, but this cannot end like this, you know?
No, and again, I'm enjoying this, and I don't, but I don't want to keep.
Betrayal will not stand.
This betrayal will not stand. Yeah, no, don't you worry. We have plans for Eamon.
Well, I'm glad I was able to shoot the dome because that's important. They're not going to be able to harvest his memories or anything when half of his brain is
Yeah, not
fucking
gonna
missing.
He's been burned and his brain's been sloshed open. Excellent job, guys.
Again, I want to point out that the anger was in character.
I don't even care.
You're fine, man. You're fine.
I take offense to literally nothing anymore.
It was a good session, a lot of emotion.
Well, what am I going to do with the last fucking half an hour that I have?
FF7 remake?
Fuck no. I can load into the game. Cool.
I don't know.
Fucking... Trad's been playing Guitar Hero for the past 2 hours.
It's great.
Has he?
Yes.
Yeah. You're fucking going hard on it. It's great.
Well, shit.
Ugh.
Oh, by the way, Ben, check your Discord. Sent you some memes.
Yeah, no, I figured.
Oh, the fucking memes are great. Love it. Yeah, this definitely has to be a continuous campaign because this is fucking hilarious.
Oh no. I'm looking at the D&D campaign section and I'm like, oh, I
You
figured.
didn't realize? Yeah.
Figured.
It's like the moment he did it, it's like the moment he did that and I heard like him even talk. I'm like, yeah, that was about what we should have expected. But good job, Trad.
He got what he wanted.
Are you really trying to shame me for playing Guitar Hero, Mister? I'll play my real guitar during fucking sessions.
No, I hope not.
I'll throw a fucking chair at you through the internet.
Trad, you have been fucking having some fun with this character, from what I can tell.
No, I want to
to
trigger that. I'm frustrated and annoyed by everything.
And I wish you could stay, but you know how it fades away.
Well, gentlemen, I'm gonna hop off and play some Monster Hunter before bed.
See you,
Night smoking. It's actually the best part about quitting smoking is when you get to like day 3 and you just feel like you could like channel all of your energy to lift the planet above your head and throw it directly into the sun and just be done with the whole fucking thing.
Yo, wait until 3 weeks from now and your sense of smell comes back, and then like 2 months when you can taste everything again.
Thank you very much.
What?
I said my sense of smell is already coming back. Thank you very much.
Honestly, the biggest thing for me 5 years, I guess almost 8 years ago when I quit smoking now, is like a month afterwards I had mac and cheese again, which I liked, but it was Kraft mac and cheese, and I swear to God, it's the best mac and cheese I've ever had in my life, because like my taste buds had started coming back, dude. It was so good.
Yeah, every time I do this, Gatorade starts tasting way different to me within a couple of days. And that's,
yeah, it definitely, dude. I will agree with that, because I Gatorade before and after.
Without you, by the way, real quick question for both of you, since you two are still around. Why
do chefs always smoke?
That's a great question.
Right? Like the success is generally dependent on how good your food is, and you intentionally like literally kneecap your sense of taste and smell.
So question for you,
because it really affects how much you salt things and how much you want to salt things, and it really fucks that up a lot.
It does. It's surprising. Like seriously though, some of the best chefs in the world smoke like motherfuckers.
Fucking chimneys, bro.
Dude, like what's the name of the Paul Bercu was a heavy smoker, regarded as one of the best French chefs of all time.
I mean,
smoked like a fuck.
Literally, most of the people I've worked for in my life have all been heavy smokers in the restaurant industry. I don't think I can actually think of one who wasn't.
Yeah.
So real quick, sorry guys, quick thing on the session. If anyone can actually hear me, sorry. Was I too harsh?
Nah.
No.
Yeah, it was to Smokey's character constantly like doing that. Like, no, we're done.
Nah, I mean that's like both of us come from like government contracts, so we're used to private security, private section, shit like that. You know, I'm literally playing this character as someone that would work at Public Security Sector 9. And
yeah, that's completely fair.
It's a non-plus issue at that point. It's go in, go out, get the fuck out.
Yep.
If you can't leave a trace, you have to take care of what's any loose ends and get the fuck out.
And as I said, there was a non-zero chance that he would have died on that operation. I did not lie.
Yeah, Trad made fucking sure of that.
Was that too harsh, by the way, Smoke?
No,
I gotta pee.
Fine. You were playing your character as I was playing mine. I want to continue this though. I do want to continue this though. I wanted to say goodnight, but then you fuckers kind of interrupted me.
No, you said it, and we already said goodbye.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, we did.
Okay. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later.
That's it. So, Ben, we want to do more, do we want to do more, Witcher, or are we done? Ben? Ben already fucked off. Yo, Trad. No, Trad's fucked off. Run. Shit, I should take more notes. Where the fuck did I put the goddamn? Ah, there you go. Yo, Tread, you still there?
What do you want?
Oh, I was checking. No, I was actually going to ask you something, but it can wait. Never mind.
And I guess at this point, I'll cut the stream, or not
Yep.
cut the stream, but cut stream
Sounds good.
marker
Yeah, good
for
night.